About that, guys. Welcome to the stream. I am Ryan, but you can call or Ken Chronicle, but you can call me Ryan. Today we are streaming some Crusader Kings 3, AGOT, obviously World of Ice and Fire. Today we are doing the Livesey Dynasty, where today we are going to see basically how long this dynasty lasts for. We have been playing for a little bit, so we're just going to see how long we last for now. At this point in time. Hopefully we last for quite a bit. We've done pretty well so far. So we did start off in Dynasty. For any of those who haven't seen the stream, so basically we started off in Dynasty. We basically over all this bit of land here. We then went to war with Dawn, whilst they were independent, which they still technically are in a weird way. And we basically crushed the Stepstones, a bit of land they own within the Stepstones. And because of that, we got this bit of land, but at the same time, the Targaryens went to war to basically take over the rest of this territory from Dawn, apart from this tiny bit for whatever reason. And yeah, we started the war as our second character, Lord Ryan Livesey, the Steel Griffin, a skilled warrior. The greatest in the realm when he was alive. He basically went on to start the war, died during it, then his son Rhaegar Livesey took that on and continued it. But today we are just gonna, manage our realm after the war, because we have got a lot of different cultures within the Stepstones, quite a lot of powerful lords as well. And it is basically just gonna be us trying to make sure that we live, pretty much. Try and get them all stable, get out of debt, because we are currently in a bit of debt at the moment. That war was costly. And yeah, that's it so far. Rhaegar's goal, he's a pretty nice lad. He's generous, he's kind to people, he's a bit arrogant, diligent, but chaste. He is married to a Targaryen, and he was married to a Targaryen previously, but she died in childbirth. He has got two sons. One's married to another Targaryen. This is Nathan Livesey, a paranoid, arrogant, but compassionate, which isn't good if you want to be intrigue, character. And then we have Aegon Livesey, who's also married to another Targaryen, and Aegon is also doing pretty well at the moment. We do have another son on the way, so we're going to see how that goes. And that's about it. Because we are now High Lords of our own lands, we do obviously have our own throne room, which is where we can now manage more of internal stuff within court to see how everything's going, and basically go from there. I am judged harshly for my hospitality towards Daniel the Pagan, who is avoided by almost everyone on account of their wicked faith. My failure to condemn and continue proximity to this irredeemable fiend is perceived as open tolerance, tarnishing my court's reputation in the eyes of the priests and faithful. Therefore, it's my hand, and now I must now decide whether my father's crimes outweigh my affections for him. Surely something must be. Surely something must done. I think it must be done. Our court is really so hard to replace. Well, that's the wrong fella. Did not mean to click on you. Let's have a look at you. I mean, yeah, no, we do consider you evil. Did your wife? I think she was killed during war. Can I just say, our steward, fucking hell, I think, is he our maester? I don't think he's even, he might be our maester as well, I'm not too sure. He is. But he's a fucking giant. The size of the fucker. Let's see, Diligent. Yeah, I think the best thing that we can do is just basically say, we're not hosting you no more. That's going to be the safest bet. We are not going to hold court at the moment because we are too broke for that. We'll hold court when we can. Wreckstone, brilliant. It's got some wild wolves. This is not what we need. Let's just have a look. Where is it at then? Let's get rid of these pirates. We don't want any of those remnant bastards around. Let's do what we can to get rid of them. And let things just continue. Hellholt. I think it would be good if we did go to a tourney. It's not something our character would probably do. You know, I mean, we are a skilled fighter nonetheless. We are skilled. We're aspiring blade master. But I think it's good that if we show ourselves to the Dawn populace, so that way they can see us. Let's see how it goes. Regal. Nah, let's see. Can we choose a different name? There isn't going to be too many. Let's see what we can do. No. Actually, no. I think fuck. I just missed it. Right. Where is it? Gaiman. I like Gaiman. We did have a lot of support from Gaiman. Or at least our father was friends with Gaiman, so it makes sense in that regard. Tourney of Hellholt. Alright, let's begin the tourney. And see what happens. Let's see, our wife. Would we let her leave? She wants to see Daenerys, my good sister. Yeah, fine, go. Like, no, we'll just deal with our own jails for the time being, because they can be a little bit long. So not here to focus too much on anyone else. Let's have a look. Turn of Hellholt. We are against the Black Bell. I mean, he is actually a very skilled fighter. Yet we are... No, we're not thrashed yet. Come on. Come on. Come on. We won. Okay, bear in mind, he's a highly skilled fighter, right? He's skilled. I mean, what else is giving him it? Pretty much a whole lot of bonuses, which is insane. But that's all good. Nothing to worry about there. Let's have a look. I mean, look, we done well going against someone who has far more prowess than us. This knight, landed knight. Let's see how that goes. Fall you fall, victory is mine. Okay, we're doing pretty well. The Laughing Bridge, a Frey. Oh, got always love a Frey. He's actually quite formidable. Oh, what the fuck happened to the Freys? Oh no, it's not even going to be the main land. Okay, that's fine. I'm about to say that's going to be a bit of a concern if you lost the crossing. Married to Redford. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see what happens. Are we going to win this? No, we lost the tourney to the Laughing Bridge. Well done, Sir Jonas. I can't believe we got bested by a fucking Frey of all people. It's been a good while since I saw my old heartthrob. Jeez, if I can speak. Heartthrob, Caitlin. Even after all these years, the thought of her as the subject of my childhood infatuation occupies my mind in the midnight hours. She's a woman now, and I cannot help but feel myself reaching for my quill when I think of her. Perhaps I ought to make my feelings known. Would we do that? We're arrogant, but we're chaste. We're not really going to be like, oh yeah, let's just basically sleep with anyone. The long road home awaits. Okay, Sir Robin Cargyle, an older man, still a skilled fighter. I mean, good on him. I mean, who is actually the most skilled at the moment when it comes to prowess? Obviously, apart from the dragons. So it is actually Black Bell. He is the best fighter. And then what we probably don't even come close to like half these people. Yeah, I don't think we do. There we are. Yeah, no, we're still very late in there. Family feast, companionship. Tonight's family gathering at the Great Horn Diadem was quiet for once. Gave me time to catch up with my friend Maylor. I mean, he's about to die because he's got a heart problem. Brilliant. As even more family retired, though honestly I barely noticed we were going to travel with stories. I took my plans for Stepstones and he listened with rapt attention. I mean, that's good, that makes sense. He told me what's going on in the castle, little things I already hear of. I nodded along and pretended to understand his concerns. Okay, I mean look, we had a nice time, didn't we? You know, he's our friend, you know, he's a couple years older than us. That's all good. Okay, oh, we currently have the Lord of Dawn, oh no, the Prince Regent of Dawn as our prisoner. Okay, that's fine, yeah, give us the money, we are in severe, what the fuck? Unraised men, why are my men at arms costing me that much? It shouldn't do, should it? I mean, that's a bit ridiculous. Okay, no, now it's stabilizing stuff. That was really weird. Where are you at? Nah, we won't go to a hunt. Screw that. Can't do a university, can we? Oh, no, we can. Oh, brilliant. You know what? That's where we're going. We're going to the Citadel. It is time for us to learn. We've got to be a smart lad. No, no, no. We'll do forest guide, that's fine. We'll look at customizing the route. Obviously we're coming from Dire Den, so it's going to be a bit of a journey. We say we're going to go to here. Here, we're going to visit as much as we can for all those experience. That's always good. Yeah, we'll get as much as we can here. Then going to continue on our way. What's that going to give me? Diplomacy. Oh yeah, I'll take the diplomacy. Visit High Garden. Why not? It'd be a nice place. Nice and peaceful, I reckon. What we then go on. And then see all of what's happening within the Red Keep and King's Landing. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. I mean, what's the danger here? The guy doesn't like us. Ah, fuck it. We'll take the risk. We'll take the risk on that. Why not? But we are here to be... Oh, no, we can't. Because we're broke. Oh, we're a poor bastard. We're still too poor. Fuck. Alright, we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait till we have money. God damn it. Just what I wanted. Let's see. Davos Targaryen. I mean, he's been burnt. But he has claimed Caraxes. Oh, excellent. That's pretty good. I think Caraxes is a familiar one to have. Right, let's see. We need to try and bring some law and order. So let's start with the most easiest of places. Maester Bernard. No, we'll keep you on there for now. Don't think anyone's better than you. She's relatively good, actually. I think we're better off keeping her as that. She does like to sleep around. But fuck it, we'll say how it is what it is. Let's have a look. So, Amy's... no, we need someone slightly better, I'm afraid, mate. Our sister is our Spy Master, and we're going to keep her as that. I have no reason to change it, and we're going to keep our uncle as our Castellan. You know, his whole life he has wanted to be part of the Kingsguard, and he's never had it. And now as he's growing old, becoming, you know, not as good as he used to be, it is the case now where he can no longer get what he wants. Hey, matey. I mean, you're going to die in a minute. Your daughter isn't. Does she want to be friends? No. Oh, you bitch. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. What would I need to cry about in regards to that? Nothing. Nothing. No concern whatsoever. Right. Let's keep things going then. And see what happens. Alright. Any mace to the Citadel? Yeah, you know what? We'll allow you to come round. Why not? Be more the merrier, I'll say. More the merrier indeed. Let's have a look. Bound by blood. Now we'll take this one. It's always a good one to take. Now our wife will take her. Actually, can she? Please try and bond with Dreamfire. You've given me some good kids. Yes, you've given me 2 kids, which is always good. Poisoning. While walking the corridors of my keep today, I ran into my guest Denzel and began speaking with him during our conversation. I noticed that he had a link of lead on his chain. I brought this up to him and began talking at length about poisons and antidotes. I mean, that's pretty good, alright, for a maester to know. Fucking hell, they know about poisons. Denzel's come before me before he returns to the journey, thanking me profusely for my generosity and hospitality. He has further stated that he would be sure to tell his new lord and his colleagues at the Citadel of the breadth and depth of my scholarly insights. Oh, excellent. That's always good. Can't go wrong with that. Keep the Macers happy. You keep everyone else happy. Because they're the ones who document everything. Making Knights of Children. Let's see. Sir Timon. I mean, he's not bad, but no, I'd rather it be someone else. I mean, I'm not bad. Could I get someone better? Because, yeah, we'll do it of him to be scribed by Nathan. Because he'd be a good one. You know, he's still our finest fighter that we have. Right, let's just see what happens, pretty much. Let's see what goes on. My wife brings a man before me. Either claimant to the idle barons. Okay, right, where's that? Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. You're too far away. I'm not gonna lie, you are too far away. We are not here to help you. Right, let's do it. Let's hold court then. See what's going on. Let's see, Kasana. A foreign guest approached my phone. Loudly proclaimed, "It's been a while since I arrived at your court, and I've carefully observed how you've warned just realm matters, both small and grandiose. I have been nothing but deeply impressed. Among these sad Dornish has an old tale of a legendary warrior from a distinguished dynasty. It is a story that my mother told me when she was young. She heard it first from her mother so long ago, and now I have the great pleasure of telling you that I believe you are the legendary Lord of Sand Legends, and I believe any true son of Sand Dornish would surely agree with me." Yeah, we'll take this. It's more arrogant answer, which would make sense. My captain, a markedly disgruntled Count Gerolo hurries to your phone. My liege, my lawful right to lordship excellence beyond doubt, recognized by both your own heralds and 57. Please will you relinquish what does not belong to you in support of my claim? No, I'm not giving you that. Fuck off. Right, you're a pirate. Yeah, you're a pirate, mate. This is mine. You want to improve taxation? I mean, you're a bit mad, but you're actually pretty good at what you do. Sure, continue the survey. The more money we can get, the better for the realm and for my coffers, of course. Let's just see what happens. Summer has now ended. Rayla, would she have another? Nah, I doubt it. Silverwing was incinerated. What the fuck is going on? They're at war. They're at war with each other. I mean, that's going to be interesting to watch. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, that is going to be interesting. We're going to see what happens then, in that regard. Can we do anything? Can we try and get some more giant traits? Or anything with anyone at this point in time? Sir Aenys, I mean, he's my captain. Yeah, Sir Aenys, marry her, please. Let's just see how it goes. Disastrous. Screw it. Look, you're both getting married and you're both dealing with it. I don't care. You're a bit slow. She's a giant. This is what's happening. Why are we losing so much money? Expensive court positions and these taxes. Brilliant. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Not a lot. Not a lot at all, unfortunately. I mean, that would be good to get, and we might need to just knock down some of these men at arms that we have. Yeah. Let's knock down, decrease, and decrease. Oh, that's good. At least that way we're going to be making some sort of money, even if it is just scraps. Thanks for the money. Let's just keep things floated well. Okay, so the Riverlands have actually taken a bit of land from... I think they've actually taken Golden Tooth for themselves. No, they haven't. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Reconciliation. Perhaps Cousin Edmund and I actually... we actually talked. Okay, that's good. I mean, he's our rival, is he? Yeah, he's our rival. Are we going to do it? I mean, we're not... We're arrogant. We're not actually... vengeful, but we are arrogant. So we're going to say, fuck you. We are going to continue being against you. And that's the way it goes. Could declare war. Are we going to declare war? We can't declare war because we don't have that. Though it would be interesting if we did go to war. Would have to laugh about it. And I would honestly, I'd love to. Let's see. You want to send him on to marry my aunt, right? I mean, there's not going to be a marriage from this, is there? I'm going to decline. Can you try and get me an alliance? No, you're old. Fuck. Alliance from you? No. Ah, shit. I probably should have accepted it. Listen. Didn't think. Obviously, no one wants to marry the old girl. I don't blame him in that regard. Honestly, I don't. Let's see. If we did prowess, what's our greatest fighter? I mean, it's not going to give us a marriage anyway. Shit, we should have just said to it. Alright, fine. She's just going to be an old widow. Widow. I can speak. I think a lot of people have actually lost some lands. We've got Paramount Mason. Oh. Okay. Definitely a reach name. We've got Clarence. What the fuck are these names? What's he called? Corin? Merrick? I mean, that sounds a bit more fucking Westerosi, don't it? Darren and Linda. Oh my god, he's had all daughters. Okay. Survey completed. It's done, Highness. States my steward. As he bows in front of me. 7 months ago, you commissioned a survey of all your lands completed, and details on ownership and land value are all collected in books. Alright, perfect. Well, I'm glad that went ahead. Yeah, that's working. My wife has been able just to claim Dreamfire, which is a obviously female fertile dragon. He died of old age. Yeah, what else can Aegon do? Escogosi is now in charge. Let's see. Aegon's wife, or betrothed, not his wife, but his betrothed, is destined to marry... no, not destined, but is to have a dragon with... It's going to be not the big dragon, is it? But at least it's something, right? My goals in the future is to take Rook's Rest and properly proclaim Claw Isle, because at the moment we can't do it. Okay, I don't know about this one. No, let's not look at that one. That is too much to think about there. I am not got enough brain power to think about that. Law of language. You know what? I swear the listening that they speak bastard Valyrian. We are getting stressed out. Alright, that's just what we need. No, but if we have a look, right, this title, we just need Rook's Rest and obviously money because we're poor. Well, no, but we've got to pay our way to it. Well, hey, look, I'll give you this, we'll take it, you know. But if we want to be the narrow sea, now listen, that could be a long-term goal, should it? Can't it? Right? What am I trying to say? 2 or more kingdom titles. We can do that. I mean, how strong are these? Oh, these guys are weak. We could honestly just go to war just to free slaves and get some people, which would further beat them down. But that is not the benefit. The benefit, at this point in time, is Nevio is doing pretty well. Nisana, office. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay, but it's actually cool that we have a dragon. I am not complaining. And that's all she owns. I mean, yeah, let's raise that. Let us raise. If we just do our men at arms, I mean, how powerful is she? Fuck all. That's fine. Alright, it'll take like 5 years to load, but we are going to war. Rexstone, the pirate commander Rogario, one of the surviving pirate leaders, has rallied a band of strugglers and established a fortified encampment somewhere near Rexstone. He sent word for an envoy to leave them be, or the colony will burn. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go in and kill the bastard. Because we are skilled. We killed this son of a bitch. Alright, yeah. You're my master at arms. Go in, win the war. Pirates against pirates. Winter has come. Winter is here. My counselor tripped and fell to death. What the fuck? I mean, what were you, old? I mean, your eyes were cloudy, but they weren't that bad. Jesus. Alright. Some of all skills. Let's see who we can get. I reckon it would be good to get him on that at least. And then we just make it. Oh no, we put you as that. Fuck. God, we have fucking nothing. Alright, let's continue. Slaughtered. Alright, nothing actually new there. We're just gonna try and take it. I mean, that's good. No, we're not going to adopt their culture. That is stupid. But we are going to become friends. Hard to go. I finally found time to correct my colony in Rexstone. The journey has been long wearying, but my footsteps upon arrival at the settlement, I can almost smell the frontier spirit. The colony is a hive activity, and the sounds of axes striking wood and hammers ringing its anvils echo through the hills. As to the voices of settlers who often burst spontaneously in song while they labour. These are a hale and high people, and I feel honoured to be their liege. The Rock Uplands are ill-suited for planting, and my colonists will put the urgent need for a hardy sheep and goat breeds to provide sustenance to pests for their clothing. The colony is rich in metals and stone for trade, but a deal must be struck to transport these resources. Let's give it a shot. Oh, we fucked up. Alright. Who should it be? I mean, Gareth actually helped teach us. I mean, he's old, but then I'm sure Maester Bernard will take over. Why not? There we go. We keep crushing their armies when they have none to throw at us. And let's just keep it going. Bracken Boy. There we go. Actually, what would he actually be to us? He would be like some great cousin or some shite, I guess. I mean, he's a lustful lad. He's not too bad. He could be slightly better, but he's okay. And he is married to a wild, so there we go. Keep getting more and more on our side. And yeah, there's Gaiman. We've named our third son after him. Our boy. Our blood. Let's see what we can do. This one. Where is that coming from? I mean, that's not a bad shout. I honestly just think more and more Targaryen, the better. Let's just keep doing it. We're close to them. We are getting powerful in terms of our lordships. So let's just keep being friends with the Targaryens more and more. Homage taking the knee. Well, thank you for kneeling before me. That just helps boost our dynasty. The further we boost our dynasty, we get exactly this. A dynasty legacy. What do we take? Better education. I think if we go for kin, that's actually pretty good. Better education. Alright, maybe no veins. Yeah, you know, yeah, we'll go for that. We'll go for kin. We'll continue down that path, so that way we don't branch away from it. And we'll just see what happens. Pretty much. We are obviously losing a lot of money from the war, but we'll keep it going. And yeah, all things considered, Scoundrel Life. He is expensive and he is eating a lot. Fucking hell. Do I trust you out? No, we actually like you. We're going to keep you here. You probably ain't got long for the world. Gaiman! No! Gaiman! Let's see. Why are you refusing? Why? What's wrong with him? What's wrong? You son of a bitch. My half-sister is fine to marry whoever she wants. I mean, that would be very strong. Let's get that one. Valena, I don't know what you're really going to get. If you do that, yeah, you're not really going to get much from it, are you? You're better off placating vassals, but even then, we can have a look at that. Yeah, it's not going to be much. No one wants to marry the hunchback, which I don't blame them. How's Grey Chamber, mate? Oh, I've not seen them for a while. Oh, you were staying in battle. That's a shame. Could always marry her to him. To at least keep the Greybacks, or what they're called, on side. We are actually boosting our, friendship with the Targaryens, which you can't go wrong with. Grey Chamber. I don't know why I call them Greybacks. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am Ryan, or Kent Chronicle, but you can call me Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all good. We're just playing some Game of Thrones Crusader Kings 3 for the Livesey Dynasty. How's your day been though, mate? Let's see what's going on. Nathan comes of age, our son and heir. He's no longer a child. He's no longer a child sufficient tutelage. Even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards careful planning, such as Nathan, can come to truly understand the uses. He now knows a lot of ways to get what he wants. Most importantly, he's highly aware of the political implications of those wants. I mean, that's good. Let's have a look. My son and heir, he's knighted. Perfect. Can't go wrong. What's going on? Let's see. Salty bread. Alright. So at the moment, playing a dynasty that I created of a mate of mine called Nate. He also streams his own stuff. But created a dynasty of his own. We started off in Diadem, took over Kirkwall Point, and then we've taken over the Stepstones within the Iron Throne. Dawn is barely clinging on, but yeah, good herder. Is that a good mod? Because I've heard of it, and I've not played it myself. Is that a good conversion mod? Please do let me know, because honestly, I would love to have a look at it. No, we don't need to call anyone in on that. That's fine for now. How is this war going? It's awesome, yeah? So, I don't mind me asking, what is it about? Isn't it like very like Dark Agey, right? It's very much a bit of a, not a darker game, but there's a lot of, I don't know how to word it, a bit more mysticism with it, isn't there? Or am I wrong in that regard? Oh, there we go, we won the war. Only took 10 months. We'll take that. Bosh. Alright, let's have a look. Excellent. Alright, we're going to keep that going. Just going to let the game run for a little while and see how it goes. Yeah. Alright, let's see what's going on. No, I do apologise, mate. I'm new to stream myself. Only about 2 weeks in. Relatively, the stream can be a little bit choppy. Where I live, there's not great internet, so I know there is a little bit of a delay compared to when I'm playing to the actual stream itself. It's better than it was before. But yeah, I do apologise, mate, about it being a bit choppy in that regard. That it might struggle for a little bit. Hopefully, when I figure out more and more what's going on and get better internet, it will get better. But I can only apologise in that regard. Let's have a look. Our friend passed away. Oh man, if you were still with me, I know you would tell me to be strong, that things would get better, and you would be right as you'd be right as you always were. But first, I must curse and cry. How could I not when you are gone from this world? Let's have a look. It's a dark. Oh, okay. The moon is falling out of the sky. Wow. Wow, that actually sounds pretty cool. That's actually kind of interesting, you know. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to definitely have a look at it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to have a look. Like, out of 10, how do you sort of, you know, rate it out of 10? What would you say? Let's see. Should we do a feast? That's magic. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so you can actually do magic and enchant. Oh, I love that. That's actually pretty cool. Because I've always seen like magic mods on CK3, and it's always, how do I say it? It's always difficult to see them because they can be a bit iffy. But no, I love that. That's actually gonna be pretty sick. If they're doing it now, if not, but they are planning to, that's gonna be sick to see. Scoundrel life. Okay, he keeps eating and drinking more. This is our maester, and he loves life. He loves eating. He loves drinking. And he's just been a really funny guy. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a go. Yeah, he can't improve any further. Let's have a look. Are we gonna go to a hunt? Yeah, screw it. We'll go to a hunt. Won't be boring. Let's just hide that. That should be enough, right? Not because of the forest. Oh no, we're too poor. God damn it. I see. It's rather overwhelming. Oh, okay. No, I'll definitely have to have a look. But you rate it out of 10. Brilliant. Alright, I'll have to have a look at that then. Thanks for the recommendation. How's your day been for you? How have you been? A man around my court today claims to be an artist. He states I've been struck by the beauty of my land and wish to stay for inspiration. He promises to dedicate a painting to me in return for my hospitality. Yeah, screw it, come on then. We do need money, we are quite poor. He was gone, he didn't actually tell us. Yeah, you know what, we'll sell it for a bit of money. Your day's been good. Oh, I'm glad, man. I'm glad it's been a good day for you. That's always good. Let's see. Magic is already in, but enchanting is coming. Okay, that's actually gonna be sick to see. All right, yeah. No, I'll have to have a look at that mod then, most definitely. Any other mods you recommend for Crusader Kings? That's all you reckon? Because the main ones I play is just this, and that's about it. Let's have a look. To my surprise, Lord Hubbard Targaryen, or Prince Hubbard Targaryen, corresponding to my counsel to arrange for a day by myself, take off some pressure I've been under. And I spent it following suggestions from Hubbard himself, spreading donations among arm houses, and less fortunate nobles. Oh, perfect. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, my game is a little bit glitched out at the moment. I do apologise. There is going to be points where you see like titles. It will say like missing title. It thinks it's a hegemony. But yeah, that's about it really. So it might be a little bit glitched, but it should be okay. You're gonna play God Herger. Oh no, it's good though, man. That's good. No, that's all good. You know, I don't have to have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. Friendships. It's been obvious for some time that he wants to be my friend. On multiplication, he's proven himself to be a reliable and forthright man with only my best interests at heart. Perfect. He'll be your friend. Can't go wrong with that. Let's have a look. Sir Arian's Feast. He is my fellow vassal. Whereabouts are you? Yeah, well, no, we are too poor. We are severely in debt. Is there anything that we can try and sell so that we're not in debt? Oh no, we want to wear that. Let's see if we can break that down. I think that'll do for now. Slowly gets us up there. What is actually destroying us? Unraised men at arms. Oh, it's the season. Because it's winter, it's going to cost us more. That is a pain in the backside. Alright, well, we're going to just have to risk it. And let's just hope we don't get screwed by the weather, though we already are. Let's see, he's a learned lad. Alright. Be smart then. What do we need from you? Do we need a warrior? You know, I'll say we need more of a steward. Better to get a steward than it is anything else. See who can look after him. Vela, my aunt, please look after the boy. Who can be good for learning? Maester Galfrey, you're about to die. Let's do of Sir Bertrand Jast. I didn't even know he was in my court, but there we go. Won't say no to him being here. Yes, we are in debt. Thank you for telling me, game. And yeah, pretty much so far, it's going good. I don't know if you have seen the Game of Thrones mod before. I bet you have, but if you haven't, there are actual dragons in the game. Like this one, Daymax. There's plenty of dragons within the game. And yeah, that's about it so far. It is a bit of a slow one. Do apologize if I go silent. Let's see what you're saying. You said as a leader of a remnant legion, fled some islands. Oh, gotta love it. I mean, that's cool though. So, okay, so you're a leader. Oh, that's actually pretty sick that you heard that. It is good though when you start off, a bit of a broken, not broken down, but a little bit lower down, and then no, that's sick. But yeah, then you have enemies that you just cannot beat against. It always happens. And you have played AGOT a few times. Oh, that's good. What have you thought of this mod in this regard? Let's have a look. Who's claimed that? Okay, so ladies, this house, right? So this guy had this dragon, and then she had this dragon. That it's just keeping within this one part of the branch of the Targaryen family. I'll tell you that for a fact. Let's have a look. Lord Creighton. Yeah, no, we can't go to any feast. We are honestly poor. I think we're just going to have to get rid of these guys completely. Which would have been easier if we just did that. Even then, that barely gets us up anything. Ooh. Right. Try and... not... What? No, don't. Get rid of that pneumonia. Alright? I can't have this. I need you to be well. Okay? I need you to be well. You cannot be ill. This is not what I need. Alright. Let's see if we can at least seduce her. So that way we can further the Found Dynasty. Oh, with Chase Bulletin. We're going to do it. Alright, but that's what we're going to do. Pardon me, sorry guys. Do we need a winter tax? I mean, yeah, we are running dry. Let's have a look. I could levy an additional luxuries tax on lords, or I could implement a high general tax on small folks in order to better balance my budget. However, neither group is likely happy with this choice. We'll have to do it on both. And just see what happens. So that way we don't lose too much. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It can be samey. You are not wrong in that regard. It can, like, after one big war, you could be waiting a good few generations until something else happens, which it is annoying. It is annoying. I loved it at the start off. When you play as like Robert's Rebellion. That's always good for a bit of chaos at the beginning and seeing what happens. But then yeah, it does run dry. Honestly, at this point, it's just basically playing as... I don't know why his eyes are closed. Oh, no, now they're open. Alright, I don't know what's going on there. It's basically just playing, seeing how long we last as this dynasty, or get to a good point, and then probably do another, campaign, obviously. I'll probably have a look at Godherja and do a campaign on that and see how badly I screw up. But I do obviously play other games with mates of mine, so if you ever want to see anything like that, we play Repo, What else we play? We basically play a bunch of like scary Phasmophobia, all that stuff. And I honestly do get terrified. I will not lie, I do scream. And I am not ashamed of that at all. Let's see. Something unusual. If I want to impress my wife, I send her something truly special. Oh, that's actually pretty sick that there are actually invasions of the game. It's always good when something like that. What was it? I played. What did I play? It was Crusader Kings 3 mod. It was Prince of Darkness. I was playing as Helen of Troy, which you can play with in the game, and I mainly did a massive intrigue run because there wasn't much you could do to expand. And there was this point in the game, like later on or later on halfway, I can't remember. It was quite a few months ago, where these holy orders of these special like blessed people were just going to war, and I was just like, they're literally destroying everyone. So I just kept basically taking them out one by one using intrigue. But I was like, this is chaotic, and there were just so many wars. It was just mental. Oh hey Lily, hope you're doing alright. How are you? Let's have a look. Yeah, you know what? We'll get at that. Ah, look, she loved the gift. Can't go wrong. Yeah, how have you been, Lily? Let's have a look. Nathan came to me this morning with a rather interesting plan. Father, I know you do your best to train me as your heir, but not all of my education will be found in Dardenne. Perhaps you can visit Mataris. I mean, that's pretty good. Noticing my reluctance, he could continue. He is well versed in matters of stewardship. I mean, yeah, he's not bad. He's better than me. There's a family. Is he family? Oh yeah, he's my cousin. Oh shit. Yeah, you know what, mate, go. Is Lily still alive in the game? Oh, I don't believe she is. It's been a few generations. Let's have a look. Where is Lily? No, Lily is still alive. There you are. 49 years old, but you're still kicking. Married to a Stokeworth, actually. But yeah, no, you are actually still alive. So there you go. You can't go wrong with that. You are the current characters aren't. Rhaegar, Livesey's aren't. But we do have another Nathan. Another Nathan Livesey. Can't go wrong. Oh, you did a car boot sale. Oh, how was it? Oh, was it fun? Yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad it was fun. What's this? Barbarians, angry man, wiping out imperial colonies, people of airships, artsnitch, and fog people. Brilliant. That actually sounds like pure chaos, Salty Bread. I'll tell you that now. That sounds like pure chaos, and I love that. Yeah, it was alive. Oh, I'm glad it was alive, Lily. That's always good. Because I know boot sales, they can be hit and miss, can't they? They can sometimes be very busy or really dead. And I know it does have to do a lot of the weather. And I know it ain't been great for a few days. But I'm glad that it was alive. That's always good. Let's have a look. Oh, thank God you've lost pneumonia. Jesus, if you died from that, I would not be happy. I'll not be impressed. Bethany the Starved. Why? What? You were executed. What the hell? What's going on in this family? The Targaryens are mad. She's got no tongue. She went mad. And they called her the Starved. And then she died. Oh, it was good having you here, Lily. Thank you for coming. And you have a lovely day, alright? All as well. My family gathered at the Great Hall and died then, enjoying the realm's oath of peace while we feasted. My youngest son, Gaiman, was a delight. His behaviour corrected the entire family. Meanwhile, my older sister, Rayla, barely talked to anyone all night, one eyes with division the moment anyone tried to engage. Even so, it was good. We were all together, and that's what matters most. Yeah, you know what? I'll be happy with that. To those watching the stream, Salty, if you're still there, of other things that I do stream, or I do plan on streaming, is I have started writing. Thanks to my mates pressuring me to do it. I have started writing, so if you ever want to see that, let me know. We can't actually afford to get you out. But that is something I do plan on doing, and it's just basically a place where, you know, chat, talk, and help write the book if you guys want to help out with that. And basically just have a fun time. Let's see what's going on. No, we're not gonna do a Liberty faction. I think. I mean, look, we're annoyed that the guy. You're still here, brilliant. I'm glad you're still here, man. I mean, we're annoyed that Rhaegar took some big chunk of land. Let's have a look. The dance. I'm the Lord of the Castle because I want to see Rhaegar there. Let's see. Yeah, we'll dance. He's a lustful woman. So there we go. Basically, when we went to war with Dawn, at this point they had about this much land. When we went to war with them, we would have got like this big chunk, but then because the Targaryens went to war, we didn't. We only got the Stepstones, which is fine. What am I writing? Basically, I made a D&D world. I love Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. And I made a D&D world, and my mate Nate or Nathan, he does stream as well, called Nate Expectations. Do highly recommend watching him. He's brilliant. He was basically messaging me one day and goes, "Oh Ryan, I want you to write a book on your D&D world to see the story of it." And I was like, "Okay, I mean I could do a prequel because the story is the D&D world." He goes, "Yeah, that's fine." And I've basically been doing that of the prequel to it all. So rather than it being done in like D&D book where like there's mechanics stuff like that, it's just done more like a story. I've not gone far into it. I've done a prologue, part 1 and part 2, and just the beginning of the main story. And I mean it's the very beginning. And it's basically just writing that. It's a fantasy thing. And the whole genre of it is, well, it's fantasy, but it's the last human kingdom after an invasion of orcs that wiped out everything in its path, and how you see this kingdom that rises up to become basically this global superpower in the D&D world, which is, you know, basically writing on that. And my friend basically wants to see it, so I'm writing that up for him to read, as well as whoever else wants to read it. It wasn't something I was planning on doing, but I am not going to say no. What does he want to give us? The Lordship of Grassy Vale. You know what? We'll take as much land as we can. The more claims we get, the more we can just take from everyone, you know? But yeah. Let's have a look. I have pondered your quest and decided to recognise your claim on the High Lordship of Grassy Vale. There's come to light irrefutable proofs that your ancestors did indeed rule the land ancient times. I mean, we didn't. We're literally High Valyrians. But I'm not going to say no to that. I'll be more than happy to get as many claims as we can. Our wife is pregnant again. We can't go wrong with that. Why is it that everyone hates each other? She's 30 years younger than you, Lily. Stop. Don't have an argument with a child. Goodness gracious. This is what I have to deal with. What was it? When I was playing as this guy, my heir, which was this guy, my second character, kept pissing off all my friends. Everyone was his rival. But let's have a look. Godaja actually has a TTRPG in the works. Oh, mate, that's going to be sick. Oh, mate, I'm definitely going to have a look. Thanks for letting me know. That's actually going to be really fun to see. I'll tell you that for a fact. Oh, that's going to be brilliant. Alright. Excellent. Yeah. Let's keep things going and see what happens. A lot of loyalist factions, or everyone wants different people on the throne. I mean, what does our friend want to do? Our son and heir has come back. I just heard back from Nathan, and his trip to Vaith has come to an end. It's come to the end. Evidently, he was met personally by cousin Mataris and shown every hospitality. He was given a room at the castle, spent the majority of his trip at cousin Mataris' court, and the rest being personally trained by himself. One thing Nathan said in the letter, it was overall an excellent and most productive experience. Excellent, can't go wrong with that, eh? So there has been some test campaigns. Oh, that's brilliant. And have those campaigns gone well then? Or are you, if you're on Discord, have they gone well as far as you know? Or do they still need work in that regard? Let's have a look. Okay, we're finally out of debt. My God, we're barely crawling up there. We're just getting out of debt. We can't go wrong. Christ. This guy really wants these claims, and I don't see why I would need to give it to him. I mean, yeah, we're arrogant. Fuck, it's the arrogance. That's the issue. I mean, why should it be yours? Because he owned it, and then you were given your own land. Oh, fuck. Fine. We'll get him off our back. Rexstone can be a bit of a pain in the ass, so we're giving it to him. There we are. We are with a wife. I'm glad that the nudity was disabled, because that would not be good if that popped up. I was like, oh no, there goes my stream. But there we go. At least we're united in marriage as we are, or we're united in heart as we are in marriage, so we can't go wrong with that. We've not had a daughter yet. Usually, when I play these games, we're getting rid of that beard because that's some bullshit. But usually, when I play these games, I mainly have daughters. I never have sons until it's the last son, and they're too young. So I am happy that at least there's a yeah, we'll give him a mustache. Why not? Screw it. I'm happy at least that we're having sons. It's boosting the dynasty in that way. There's nothing wrong with daughters, but I'm sure as everyone knows within Crusader Kings in general, it is always trickier to play as daughters or females or anything like that in that regard. We'll boost that. Can't go wrong. We're not going to go all the way to the north for a hunt. We can barely afford it. What could we even go to war for? Okay, that would be funny if we could take that. That would be funny. But we're not doing it. And we want an alliance anyway, because he is to be... No. No, what? I'm trying to figure out how this is. We're married to someone. Oh, that's it, our wife. Ah, our wife. I forgot where she came from, what part of the Dynasty branch. The Targaryens are spread out everywhere. There's literally 36 of them. They've got Targaryens here, Targaryens there, and there, mate, honestly, they're like fucking fleas. They just don't leave. You try and get rid of one, and like 50 more pop up. You know, they just keep itching, scratching at you. The travelling bard, and I can't say the word. A bard popular with the common folk has arrived at my court. A local landowner encouraged him to seek me out so he might perform for myself and my household. Prior to the performance, he came to me to ask what sort of music would be most pleasing to my ears. You know what? Sing a song about me. AGOT performance went over swimmingly. Not even a sing not a single member of my household left unimpressed. Beyond the specific ballad I requested, AGOT played many more gorgeous tunes, much to everyone's delight. Yeah, you know what? Welcome to our court, mate. Always gotta have a bard in the court. Let's have a look. You know, the campaign's actually okay. I did not realise we were prisoners. No, we don't do that. Are we going to become flagellant? Are we going to beat ourselves? I guess so. You know, pain, some people are into that. You know, if you're into pain, go ahead with it. Be happy. Oh no, at the same time, he did the same thing. God damn it. Let's see who we should have. You know what? Gullio has actually been a pretty decent guy. We'll get the Bracken lad on that. Let's keep that going. Let's just see what happens. We're not going to go to war. We're too poor for that. Honestly, can't afford it. I don't think... Yeah, we can't even afford G. We're just that broke. Christ, we need money. I wish we could go raiding. Honestly, going raiding would help. Are you kidding? The one time where I'm like, oh, you know, maybe we should have a daughter. You know, the one time where we don't have any daughters and we only have sons, we don't have a daughter. They die. Fuck. That is not what we need. That is not what we need. Well, it's what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, the wildlings are just getting stronger and stronger. But they have not yet breached the wall. Let's have a look. Let's destroy that. Give us some money in that regard. We'll get rid of that. What's the issue now? It can't keep being my men's at arms. Please, just bugger off with it. Yeah, we'll go to High Guard and we'll do some turnies. Let's have a away. No, that's fair enough, man. Well, I'm glad that you've heard that they've been going good, and I'll definitely having a look when it comes out properly, because that's always good to look at. Because me and my mates, we are looking at other you know, things within D&D or their own like RPGs and stuff like that, like board games, and it will be fascinating to see. What is it we'll look at? I don't know if you've ever heard of Legends of Adventurous. You know, those YouTubers, they're doing their own Kickstarter for a space sort of game at the moment, D&D sort of style, or TTRPG sort of style, which is going to be pretty sick to see. But yeah, my mate's already been like, I'm going to be, you know, helping them kickstart that, you know, supporting them alongside it. So that's going to be brilliant to see. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to have a look at this when they do it, and you know, get it as well, because that'd be actually fun to do. Let's have a look. My wife is always at my side in recent days. Either we're in bed together, walking in the garden together, at court together. Jesus Christ, they're always together. I would have thought she'd have enough on her plate as the lady of my castle, but evidently not, as we're almost together, as ever, almost every moment. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy time together a great deal. It's simply that way. There's quite a distraction of my own duties as the Lord. I would never tell such, of course, but I might be forced to if this continues much longer, or else my attention to Stepstones will, you know, will suffer. That one, I could not get the word out. I just struggled. The book is over 300 pages with descriptions for all the areas and whatnot. The final version will have a ton of illustrations as well. That is sick. Right, that is actually brilliant. Like my friends, my mate Dan, who's he also streams called Tiago87, as well as Nate. They both love drawing. They're very good artists in that regard. So that's gonna be brilliant to see. And I'll tell you this: 300 pages. To me, that's not a lot because I like reading, and I can read like a 600-page book within a week. Probably quicker than that if I was able to read it more and just on my lunch breaks at work. 300 pages, mate. That's gonna be brilliant to see. Though. I mean, that is a lot for a TTRPG book, so it's gonna be brilliant to see though. So I cannot wait. That is gonna be fun. Yeah, no, we're going to send her away. She is. We are a diligent man, and we are not lustful like her. She wants us, but we don't want her that bad. Okay? She needs to calm down. The toilet at High Garden. Alright, let's begin this. You want to send your son to me, my Gorian. Yeah, come on in, lad. Welcome to court. Come on in. Let's show you how things go. Yeah, mate, we are honestly, I mean, it's still winter. Still southern winter. Let's have a look. Count our son has arrived in Dynasty as agreed, so I went down to court to greet in person. I'll need to decide whether to spend time with him over the next few months, allow him free reign of castle, with the risk that he might poke around and report all his finding back to his father, or whether I should leave him to do as he wills in his final countryside. Yeah, no, we'll allow him to come around. Oh, we got bested. You know what? We honestly can't. Like, it's our arrogance. We couldn't bear staying, so we're gonna bugger off. We're gonna bugger off back to where we came. A quiet air. Oh, he's a quiet lad, is he? I'm pleased to know that Count Arden's son has shown himself to be a quiet and dutiful sort of young man during his first couple of weeks at Dynasty. The castle servants say that Gorian is always polite, always responds when spoken to, and is very careful to follow all the customs and practices expected of the castle guests. I wouldn't mind seeing him kind of show a bit more, but I remind myself that he's only been settling in. We'll see how his visit goes from here, but this is at least an auspicious beginning. That's good though. That's good. We can't go wrong with that, you know. Usually we get really terrible heirs that come here and just mess everything up and want to be rude, but we cannot have that. You know, we cannot have that at all. As long as we can get someone nice, then that's always good. It's always good in my book. They're still bloods, yeah. I mean, bear in mind, this is the family that we took over that were pirates. I mean, they're still captains, right? They're still on that pirate side of things. But the fact that we did that, I mean, that's good, isn't it? And you know, the boy's, you know, he's nice, stubborn, but you know, he's a passionate young lad. And he's vengeful. Like, you can't go wrong, can you? Oh, and you're married to our cousin. Oh, that's always good. Can't go wrong. Let's just keep that going. I really hate the fact of this. There's not much we can do. I mean, yeah, the season effects, that's adding plus 25%. That's crazy. You can play right now if you get a Patreon membership if you want. I know that quite a few people started in my campaigns with it and they've provided great feedback. I'm going to have a look then. It's on Discord, yeah? Alright, I'm going to have a look. In that regard. Oh no, Patreon you said. Oh, alright. I've never used Patreon myself. I have to have a look. That's going to be fun. Yeah. Alright, that's going to be cool though. Thanks for letting me know. And you know, I'll have a look. If I get it, I'll let you know how it is. Let's have a look. Count Arden's son spent the last several weeks in the company of Rayla, who showed the young man around the less used portions of the castle, explaining the importance of Spy Master's work. It seems the train went well on both Rayla and Gorian got along splendidly. Count Arden should have no complaints about his son's progress. Oh, that's good. That is good. Yeah, this is our sister, right? And she was born barren, and I was very much a case of like, she's not going to give anyone any heirs or anything like that. And I, you know, on our character side of things, we don't want to get her upset, you know, where she can't have children of her own. So we're going to send her off to the Sept. Alright, she's not becoming a science sister, just a scepter. I mean, she's not great. She's more of an intrigue person, but we'll do it. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to have to join Discord. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to join Discord. I'm going to have a look at that Patreon to see what it's like. And yeah, let's have a look. Who actually won this? Lord Hobber Hightower. I mean, can I blame him for winning? He's not the best at martial. I mean, it's excellent, but you know, like, I bet he could have been better. But I mean, consecrated blood. He's a giant of a man. He's strong, formidable. I mean, look at him. Insane. That is insane. It's, oh wait, golden. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Where's the Rowans? Is there any Rowans left? What? What? No. They haven't killed off all the Rowans, have they? Hold on. They actually have. House Rowan is coming to an end. That is crazy. House Rowan is coming to an end. A powerful house within the Reach, you know, one of the most powerful, and it is now the case where they're going to have nothing. That is mental. That is absolutely crazy. My goodness, I cannot believe that at all. And Old Town have actually just expanded borders by going that far, making them nearly 40,000. That is mental. Yeah, it is RIP. It is rest in peace. Like, the game does this a lot, right? Where I've seen it, what was it, the start? Because they almost died out at the beginning of the game because they just refused to marry anyone. Only at the last minute did they actually marry. And I'm like, mate, that's ridiculous. But it is crazy that a powerful dynasty within the Game of Thrones world has just pretty much is coming to an end, right? Everyone's all married off matrilineally, so there's nothing there. That is just crazy. Right. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen with us. It could have happened, but let's just hope it doesn't. Let's have a look. Right, he's to a Targaryen, another Targaryen. Alright, they're doing good in that regard. Let's get some intelligence in his family, because we're going to need it, for Christ's sake. Right, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's annoying. There's not much conflict going on. I don't know if there is any against our liege. I mean, Tully's their ass kisses as always. Who's Prince Eric? Eric Targaryen. I mean, no. Look, he's a kinslayer. I mean, who did you kill? Who did you kill? You killed whoever he was. You killed your own nephew? I'm assuming? Yeah, you killed your own nephew. That's mental. That's actually mental. I don't think we are going to join that, even though it's a friend. Honestly, as much as I love the chaos, we're a diligent person and we're a nice person. Like, the fact that he killed his own nephew is crazy. This guy's cousin, our friend's cousin, that is crazy. To think that he could become king. That ain't gonna happen. And I mean, it's not a very Targaryen name, Eric, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I expected that he might have spent the time with me, but instead Count I'd spent most of the last few weeks hiding in the castle library. Well, perhaps hiding is not the right word. The young man hasn't interacted with anyone much, and any time a servant went to check on him, Gorian's nose is always deep in some dusty tome. Jesus Christ. Listen, we love bookworms here, okay? Maybe he'll read my book one day. I can only assume that the books of Abraham died in are far spiritual ones in Stillblood, as I hear Gorian is quite pleased by everything he found. Apparently he learned a great deal, and that's all that anyone can ask for, yes? Excellent. I mean, look, he's doing good though, ain't he? He's doing good. He's good. He's a good young lad. Our wife is pregnant again. Please, wife. Oh, she's depressed. Oh, that's even worse. Sir Royce. Yeah, no, we're not going to bother with that. We honestly need to get out of this southern winter. That's the thing with this sort of time. We don't know how long that could last for. Right? It's already lasted since 82 AC. That's 80 years ago. Yeah, that can't be right. No, that's wrong. Or maybe that's when I started the game. I think that's when I started the game. That probably makes more sense actually. Yeah, 79. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because I was about to say that's very messed up in that regard. That's crazy. Oh no! Wait, the moon. What did it fall down and just wipe out the land? Is that what's happened? That is crazy. If that is, that you've got to be careful of pieces of the moon falling down and just wiping everything out. It was the second best holding. God, that's heartbreaking, isn't it? That is heartbreaking. I was pleased to receive an invitation from Count Arden's son to join him on a hunt trip to a nearby forest not long ago. I don't know how much training the young man would see, but with only 2 of us and a few trainers, it seemed as if the trip would at least be a chance for us to get to know one another better. It did just that. Gory and I spent some fine nights chatting by the campfire, and I managed to advise the young man on the aspects of warship I might not have thought of otherwise. We managed to find some game, and I was pleased to note that agreeable company he was throughout. By the time we returned to the castle, I was almost sorry to see it ending. It's rare, but it happens. Oh, mate, that's a shame. God, that would annoy me. I'd be like, what the hell just happened? That a bit of the moon just fall down and obliterated the whole. What the holding has completely just been destroyed? Is that what's happened? Like, there's no buildings left, nothing like that. On his way, since the Gregorians last evening died there, and a small dinner was hosted in his honour, and I attended both as host and on my castle. The young man's pride, though he most kept himself, perhaps reflecting on the mixed success of his visit. I mean, look, he done well, right? He done well. He was off. Listen, he was a good lad. Okay, he was very close. Yeah. Let's have a look. An angry admiral. It is late in the day when I'm suddenly interrupted by one of my captains bursting into the phone room in a rage. Your son dares a temerity to give me orders. Duke Nevio shouted, as if I was some common servant, not your admiral. I raised my hands, urging the man to calm himself. You must remember I am training Nathan to one day be to rule, and he'll be lord once I'm gone. Let's see what we can do. Listen, we're going to try that one. Alright, he understands to be a bit better with it. I mean, look, our guy was being a dick, but he is a San. They're very arrogant people. Honest, are we going to have to take down our bloody fucking shit? Alright, down. Alright, we're going to keep it down to that. Let's not lose any more money, please. Is this owned by no one right now? Oh, what, has it become like a wilderness sort of thing? You pay for well over 1,000 hours. I can count them times a moonshard of that size hit me on one hand. Lol, mate, that I can't believe that. Over 1,000 hours, mate. I must say you've been playing Crusader Kings far more than I have. But over 1,000 hours, and it's not happened that much. God, that is rare. That is crazy how rare that is. I don't even know what to say to that. That is just mental. Ah, that is actually cool. Oh, wife was lost melancholic. There we go. She's come back to herself. Alright, we can't go wrong. It might be a weird question, this one, but God Herja, is that based on anything? Like, is that based off like a few games together, or like some stories together, or is it just something that the mod makers came up together? If you would know, because I'd honestly love to know in that regard. Miguel. Now you know what? We got a name. What's our wife's name? Vayla. How did I forget what her name was when it was right in front of my eyes? What was her mother's name? Joella. Yeah, no, we'll keep it Vayla. We'll keep it that. Our little daughter. Vayla Livesey. Can't go wrong. Let's have a look. No. Ooh. Who's that with? The Drylands. I mean, have we not got an alliance with them? I mean, we do. For this lad, to her. I mean, it's never the end of the world, is it? We had a look. what we'll do, the best thing to do is just let our daughter grow up. Because there's always that thing of trying to ship them off, right? But nah, let them grow up first of all. Finally, winter's gone. Christ, we can actually start making money. Oh no. From my phone, I hear the visceral cries of my son AGOT and the son struggle. Probably bolting up my son in the hallway. I skid to a stop when I see my Maester Gareth, frustrating Paul over one arm and not really catching a book with the other. When both begin blowing out their own events, he allows me to read him my masterpiece on the art of learning. Jesus Christ, so you're grappling the lad. He doesn't want to deal with learning. Screw it, we'll allow it. Keep going. Alright, our friend's gonna die soon, he's old. It's an original world, there is a law crime that talks about a few inspirations from modern. No. That is cool, I actually love that. That's actually brilliant to know. Because I love it when things are original, like, it's a struggle, making like original worlds. Like, I've even made a map of the world, of the D world that I've done. Which I might show maybe in the next stream, if you ever want to see that, you know. Show the map of what I've done. Yeah, because I made a map first. I read the story, so I made a map, and then basically did the campaign, and we stopped for a bit because we had some stuff going on at the beginning of the year, and then we're just trying to get back into it. Yeah, it's just difficult trying to get times together, all meeting up because we're all busy. But it will be great to do. But yeah, no, I'll have to show the map one of these days to see what it's like, and explain it a bit more in detail if that's what you want to see. Let's have a look. I'm relaxing in my castle in the day when my son and heir Sir Nathan comes in visibly distressed. Your vassal Sir Kenneth, such a nuisance. Are you arrogant? What is it, right? Alright, he's been arrogant. He hasn't. Everyone, this is the arrogant family. Screw the Adams family, We're the arrogant family. That is who we are. We are the arrogant family. That's all they're going to know. Alright. I mean, he's been good. You're both young and you're both idiots. Shut up. Yeah, deal with the criticism, alright? You're a young lad. Just deal with it. Let's have a look. I'm not going to hold court. We are a bit poor. We're only just barely getting up our coffers at the moment. Paul Nathan side for a heart-to-heart talk. I tell he is frustrated with the situation regarding Sir Kenneth, and is willing to hear my advice. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we'll go to attorney at Riverrun. That's always good to go. Who was he married to? A Muton. Oh, I mean, that's a good marriage. The Muton's always good. To try to behave around better. Behave better around Sir Kenneth by focusing on what they have in common, so that their differences, it is possible that any friendship could emerge between the two. There we go. Can you at least try and become friends, for Christ's sake? I've seen some people play the mod and just read the law in game through tooltips before else actually playing. Oh no, they can't. Really? Like, you've got to play the game right. Like, I would love to read the law, but that would be something I'd have to do in my own time. Like my own free time. Rather than obviously just having people watch me just read to myself. Like, I know I'm reading to myself for this, but I'm reading this up to you lot. But of the law and stuff, I think it's better to, like, no matter what you watch and stuff like that. When I was playing Prince of Darkness, this was obviously before I was streaming, months before I was streaming, I read the law here and there, but I also just play the game. Because it's good to know about certain things, special buildings and all that sort of stuff, but that is crazy. It's like, I heard that could be boring if they're just reading law, because there must be a lot, like, for this mod, because I've heard it's a big mod. Like, who have I watched I first heard that mod? It was Soul Tomato, or Soul Tomato, I don't know how you pronounce it. I remember seeing him have a video about God Herja, but I didn't watch it myself. But, like, as far as I know, it's a big mod, from what I've heard. And from what you said as well, like, it seems like a massive mod, and just to read the law is crazy. Right, we're at Riverrun. Riverrun. Oh my god, if I can speak. Let's have a look. Let's begin attorney. We're probably going to fail, but you never know. I mean, yeah, 28, well-made sword. We've only killed one person. We'll avoid the distraction. Distraction? Goodness gracious. That's fine. Keep things as they are. Every single culture has a description, tons of nested tooltips for many of them. Oh my god. That is actually crazy. So a lot of work has actually gone into that, which is actually crazy. I can't believe that. That's actually gonna be cool to see. Oh yeah, no, you're actually making really hype now to want to play it. That's something I'm going to have to do. After this campaign, that's what I'm going to have to do. We're pretty on par with this guy. Alright, we're pretty on par with him. Let's see how it goes. The turn of everyone. Oh no, he's besting us. Oh, we got fucked. He's only a bit older than us, but he's more of a warrior and we're not, which is a shame. That is an absolute shame. Let's have a look. Who do they want to put on the throne? I mean, he's actually a good guy. Nothing wrong with Alex, but there is still that deep grudge. 100,000. 100,000 men is mental. That is crazy. There is 2,000 years worth of lore. That is brilliant. Oh my god. How much? Like, that's a lot of detail. Like, whoa. That's actually mental. I'm pretty speechless. I know I'm speaking now, but I'm speechless. That's going to keep me busy reading, I'll tell you that. We're telling you lore tracks back tens, if not hundreds of thousands of years, but we don't really know. Ooh, okay. Well, is it sort of like the history sort of gets muddled up as it goes, that it sort of just sort of fades away? Because if that's the case, I love that. Alright, let's keep things going. Who's this? Ufa. A guy who was crappier than me won. Oh, bugger it. I'll tell you that. I'll say that indeed. Who? The Lord's faction. Alright. Can we pardon you? Yeah, no, we're not even going to try and mess with that. We're just going to leave it as is. There's always going to have an prison reason on our vessels. Yeah. Oh, mate, I love that. Because in the D&D world I've done, what is it? Only about 250 years worth of history is remembered. Even though, like, after like the Orc invasion, because it's been 250 years of just like orcs just constantly crushing things. And I know, like, of this last dynasty, this last human kingdom, and like how they took over, like rose up and took over, or basically took back the land. Is that 250 years history is all they know. But the history before that, because they know their kingdom's older than that, but no one knows anything. All records are gone. All kings' names are gone. Everything's gone. I love that. The devs know what the law is, but they're leaving us crumbs. Mate, that is sneaky. That is sneaky. The fact that they're like, oh, here's a piece of candy. You know, they're giving you little pieces just to reel you in. And you have law scholars. Oh my, like, scholars. Mate, that is brilliant. That there's actually people figuring it all out. That is absolutely insane, and I love it. I love that indeed. That is actually mental. No, that is brilliant. Let's have a look. My family gathered at the Great Hall in Diadem, enjoying the realm's relative peace whilst we feasted. Cousin Mateus' young son, Adam. I'm not even going to... Zaldrizian, I guess. Was constantly asking instant question about dishes and servants while she was poorly behaved. Fuck's sake. Auntie, stop it. Please. Meredith Targaryen. What are these names? What are these names? Meredith. We've got Meredith, what? Adrienne and Rhaenys. At least that's Targaryen. But Christ almighty. Christ almighty. Why? Someone wants me dead. I mean, it doesn't actually surprise me. It's a bit sad to know. We're going to keep that as is. And we're just going to try and befriend everyone. I mean, do any of my vassals hate me? Where's my opinion? Opinion of me. Alright, listen here, buddy. I'm gonna befriend you, alright? Because if you want to try and kill me, we're gonna have an issue. That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have issues no matter what. So, does anyone actually know in God Herja how the moon fell and broke? Does anyone actually know that in that regard then? Because that would be interesting to know if there is information, or is it just little bits and pieces? Let's have a look. In terms of my recent failures to sign, Duke Nevio has come to me with concern for one of my prisoners. Please go for you if you release my acquaintance Patek from his house arrest. Yeah, screw it. We'll do it. Actually, alright, we've got no one left in there. That's good. The world is basically constant ruled by an ancient race called the Elfir, who enslaved humanity. Humanity rose up through and genocided the Elfir and killed God and destroyed the world. Of course it was humanity. Alright, of course it was. Who else would it be? Alright, this guy's, it's getting worse. You're our new maester now, mate. No, but that is crazy. Yeah, we'll give on that. No, but the fact that humans killed a god and genocide literally wiped out an entire race. The moon actually broke very recently in the norm. There's an ongoing apocalypse at game start. That is sick. So, mate, that's mental. That is actually mental to know. I love that. I actually love that a lot. They deserved it. Yeah, I mean, if you're enslaving people, right, if you're enslaving the whole world, right, then of course it's deserved. Why wouldn't it be? But that is mental. That's mental to know. I love that. Let's have a look. So Aines. Oh my god, they had a kid. They had a dumb kid. But they were good looking. Oh my god. Sir Ulrich. Or Sir Ulrich. The Urkai. No, let's put you on that. You may have kids, you may not, you probably won't. Jaina, you're probably gonna... I mean, what's killing you? It's just the fact you're a giant. Oh, and you're possessed. And is it winter? It's not winter again, is it? No, it isn't. What's going on there? Taking the knee. Our vassal came over basically to be like, we swear fealty to you, my lord. Let's have a look. So what were the Elfir? Were they it sounds a bit elven, but were they not elven? Were they sort of more like a different type of race? Do anyone know what they actually were, like in terms of description? Because that'd be fascinating to know. Let's keep that going. Alright, let's see what's happening. Yeah, we're currently in spring. Everything is in spring, I guess. I have no idea. Trust me, this seasons mod, I do not know half of it. I just know that it gives the seasons, which can bugger you or it can help you. Let's have a look. Does she have another? She might do, but I'm gonna say no. We're gonna trust our wife. And those were the last words of Rhaegar, because I bet you she's the one who wants him dead. Right? I bet you she wants to take him out. You want him to be squired by this fuck? What? No, this guy has no fighting skill. If I wanted my son to be trained by someone who's crap, I would make him be trained by me. Okay, I'm making him be trained by me because I'm actually not that bad. Right, I've sort of ate my own words there, didn't I? Do you want a bond of a dragon? No. Why are you a coward? Nathan, you want a bond of a dragon. I know you love dragons, right? You son of a bitch. My wife. Me wife. You got no dragon eggs. God damn it. Not a god. The god. The laws of physics broke. Cities flickered in and out of reality. Centuries passed in some regions. While minutes passed in others. People would run and die and come back to life. Magic was corrupted and now gives you mega cancer if you use it too much. Go to find any direction and you hit a border and the world basically gets you back 7 miles or kills you. Mate. That is insane. That is insane. I am actually speechless. Alright. Yeah, no. I need to play this game. You have sold me, alright? You have sold me on this game. There you go, alright? There you go, Salty. You've sold me on the game. I'm definitely going to have a look at that. Because that just sounds brilliant. That is actually brilliant. I love that. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh, he's gone to war again. Alright, we're having another Ryan. Yeah, screw it. It's a strong name. We're naming after myself. Do we even need to join this war? I'm going to say no, because I don't think we could afford it. And they've got fuck all for men. Have they joined against them? I don't know if they can. Can they? I don't know. I don't think they can, because it's their liege's gone against them. It's now summer. Thank Christ it's summer. What? Befriend a gesture of generosity. I should be able to help along my attempt to befriend Duke Nevio by presenting him a gift. No. Yeah, we'll do a cheap gift, mate. We can't afford it. My half-sister's training. The Hunchback. Valena's still young, it's true. Her latest structure provides, but it's clear her heart's in me, isn't it, my lord? No, she'll never be allowed to take her arms truth, and even if that were... so she simply lacks both talent and interest in both matters of strategy. You know what? Go for intrigue. Somewhat like elves, but not as fair. They looked cruel, which in fact was their nature. They had very high cheekbones as well, as I believe. We also recently discovered they had digigrade legs. What the hell is No, I can't even say the word. I'm that baffled. I'm gonna have to look up that word. Hold on. I'm gonna have to look it up. Sorry guys, I know it's on the stream and I can only apologise. Let me have a look. Oh, it's those backwards legs. Oh my god, that is messed up. I absolutely love that. That is actually messed up. Sorry, I had to look that up to see what that was, because that was just fascinating. I was like, I cannot say this word. What's going on here? Let's have a look. What's going on in the world? Like, we've finally got a patriarch, which means we can have more kids. More kids for our dynasty. Let's have a look. You've changed your court language to common. I mean, makes sense. I think we're still speaking High Valyrian, but we're arrogant, and I'm going to stick with it. I mean, we can't go to war, so I don't know why they gave that as an option. That's daft. Why was that an option? No, we've got to try and be friends. Oh my god, are we actually in the war? I think we are. God damn it. This is not what I wanted. Alright, let's see who's next. Alright, it's most likely our vassal who wants us dead. I mean, he's probably going to die soon anyway. I mean, who's your heir? Alright, you're going to die soon anyway. It's going to be one of you lot. None of you want... Alright, screw you all then. You know what? I'm going to try and be benevolent and be kind, but no one wants it. No one wants it. We'll have to go to war. Another San, oh my god, or Salazar San, or was it San? I don't know. Screw it, we just go along with it. And yeah, let's keep going. I like that, because they're sometimes like elves, but not as fair. That is actually fascinating to know. And the backward legs, oh mate, that is actually pretty sick. I love that. I love that a lot. Starwing has been claimed. I mean, Starwing looks cool. He's got red eyes, like this orangey red scales and those horns. He's like a devil. He is like the devil. I love that. Oh, hi Rafi. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. You're trying to create a god emperor at the moment, Zoe. There are 20 tiers of genetical magic potency low. Lol. Wow, mate, that is sick. Okay, a god emperor. Right. That is mental. I mean, how close are you to doing at the moment of making a god emperor? Like, can you obviously you can only do it one character, but is it the character you're playing as, or is it someone you can create yourself? That made no sense. Is it like an NPC that you can create to be the god emperor for you? Probably still made no sense, but screw it. It's what it is. But God Emperor, yeah, like how close are you? That's what we want to know. Like, how close are you to becoming the God Emperor? Our son is now married to his wife. That's good. We're going to get some Targaryen blood within the dynasty. So we're going to keep that going. Let's have a look. Master Arms. Mass dynastic goal. I love that though. That is it's a continuous goal that you can do for your dynasty. That is actually pretty sick. Alright, let's have a look. Now, we don't need a personal champion. An architect ain't bad. You're good? Oh, I'm glad you're good, Rafi. Welcome to the stream. My name is Kent Chronicle, but you can call me Ryan. This is Crusader Kings 3 AGOT. We are just playing as the Livesey Dynasty. We started playing off as this guy a couple streams back. And now we are playing as my third character, Rhaegar Livesey. We are the Lords of Dire Den, or Cracklaw Point, which is this bit, as well as the Stepstones. This is the stream. This is the stream after going to war for the Stepstones. But yeah. This is currently it so far. I do play other games, or I do plan to. At the moment, I've just been doing Crusader Kings and some Zomboid. If the stream's a bit buggy at the moment, I do apologise. I have tried today to get a bit better in terms of any lag or delays or anything like that, so I can only apologise if that is the case. If it still continues, let's have a look. The description: many savants have posited that magi of this power shouldn't exist. Posted that magi of this power shouldn't exist. Children born with this level of blood potency would be a risk of accidentally annihilating themselves and their surroundings up from the moment they were born. How wrong they were. Mate, I love that. That they're pretty much this nuke. They're pretty much a magical nuke. I love that. And it's just like getting genius kids level. That's even, oh mate, that's brilliant. Where it's like this risk and this reward, which is just fascinating. Oh mate, that is actually sick. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah. Alright, let's keep things going. Hope you're all enjoying the stream so far. Hope it ain't too boring for you. I'm enjoying it, so I hope you lot are. Alright, he won his war. What has he done? Why isn't he just This is bullying. They're just bullying Dawn at this point. They're just pushing them back and back and back and back and back. Where they took this bit of land first of all. Then they took a chunk here. Then they took this. Then they took all of this. Then they just went on. And now, when she's got the little bit of sliver here, they go to war and they beat her up again. To take what? Lemonwood. What the Christ are they doing? Goodness gracious, mate. Goodness gracious. Alright, screw it. We're going to hold court. Probably going to go in depth from doing this, but let's do it. Oh, magnificent Lord Rhaegar, I am Anara, and I have traveled far to seek your aid in fighting, in righting a great injustice. Women fight me badly before continuing with her plea. My niece, Princess Eliana, currently sits on the throne of Sunspear, but I am the true and rightful ruler of these lands. If you aim to impress my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally until the end of my days. Well. Are we going to refuse? No, we are not. Garwin, a middle-aged man sits before me with quiet dignity, before bowing deeply. Greetings, Your Majesty, I'm Garwin, your loyal servant, and I come before you today to seek appointment in court. I'm an experienced fighter, having served the local lords and garrisons of Upper Sunstone, my homeland. It would be my honour to put my talents to a great cause in the service of my lord and all the Stepstones. Yep, mate, welcome to the world. Not world, welcome to the job. Listen, Diaden, look, we're not going to help you. Are we going to help you? You know what? Give us that. I can't afford that. I'm going to war. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to go into debt to go into war to crush this motherfucker. She hasn't got that, has she? No. Are you joking? We can't actually go to war. That is a pain. In the right backside, that is. Alright. Where are you? Come here, Dopey. Where is he? That one. Alright. Where are you? Come here. I want these rocks. Give me these rocks, alright? That's what I want. Imagine becoming walking nukes. The legitimate concern is exactly as actually Dev said well twice in the law of the most recent case caused the moon to shatter. Oh my god, so that's why the moon broke? It's because there were nukes? Oh my god. But I guess that's the risk of it. I love it when there's always a risk to magic and everything else like that. And the more powerful you are, the greater the risk. But Christ, you'd think they would learn, but obviously it's going to be the case of greed. That's just going to keep it going as greed and power. No matter what you see, no matter story or book or anything like that, there's always going to be something in that regard where there's just going to be greed or power taken over. Let's have a look. Yeah, mate, we're going to go to Dragonstone. Go to Attorney. Our friend has claimed a dragon. Starwing, that's pretty sick. Let's have a look. You want to give me a mighty lynx hide? Yeah, you're my cousin, aren't you? Yeah, I won't say no to that. You're the sleeper. Right, I don't know what to say to that one, buddy. No, but the fact that they're a walking nuke. And what, can you actually cast magic within the game as well then? Because that'd be cool if you can. Because if you can actually cast magic, that'd be cool. Thank you for the money, Hi Septon. Of course we'll be using these brilliantly. There we go, we'll put up there. For glory, alright, let's not fail. Alright, we've made friends with the captain. Might need to give him a nickname. You're both sides of the same swordsman friend ritual for the spell that caused it. Oh my god, of course they were. They both had the exact same idea. That is brilliant. Alright, let's see. Alright, if you have a nickname for this guy, right, he's a diplomat. He's a very skilled diplomat, right? I mean, he's been keeping the Stepstones stable. Been befriending people when he can. Keeping the dragon blood within the family. What would you name? What would you call this guy, like nickname wise, or would you not think he would have a nickname? Why is it doing learning? What's it doing? I don't want learning. I want acceptance. Oh yeah, you won't do it though. You son of a bitch. Yeah, you can cast magic. Magic is a huge part there. Several hundred spells spread between. That's faces and schools magic. Mate, that is insane. This sounds like the most in-depth mod I've ever known in Crusader Kings. This is highly in-depth, which I love. I absolutely love that. That is absolutely insane. Let's have a look. Alright, who are we going against? We're going against Lord Oris Celtigar. I mean, how is he good? Yeah, but we're better. Alright, we're gonna put some money on ourselves. We shouldn't have put money on ourselves. We got absolutely destroyed. The Pact Maker, mate, I love it. The Pact Maker, alright. Alright, where are you, mate? Where are you? The Pact Maker. There we go. In honor of you there, Salty. In honor of you, a brilliant nickname. I love that. What's she done? She's been sleeping around. Listen, you sleep around if you want. We're not gonna hold that against you. I would love to take Driftmark. Do you know how cool that would be to have Driftmark? That would be one of the greatest things ever. What can we do now? I mean, she does not look happy, does she? Christ. She looks well annoyed. Alright, let's see. Who else can we befriend within our courtiers? We've got to keep the peace. Alright, Torin, you're a young lad. You're going to become our friend now. There we go, eh? There we go. I will say I have started a YouTube channel. Nothing on there yet, but I do plan to put, you know, VODs and other stuff on there. And obviously do videos as well. So if you want to watch that, let me know. Not ending the stream just yet. I'll let you know. The stream should be going on for a little while, hopefully. But starting a YouTube channel as well as a TikTok. They should be somewhere pinned in the chat. Or if they're not pinned anymore, they should be there at the top. If not, you'll be able to find that on my Twitch. somewhere. So I sorted out just before stream, so I hope it goes through alright. But yeah, give a follow if you want, or subscribe if you want. I'm not too fussed. But yeah, let's keep things going. Let's see what happens. But yeah, the Pact Maker, I love that. Let's see, Turning of Dragonstone. This guy won. Goodman Bonifat, a low-born guy with no prowess won. Are you joking? Alright. You know what game? You don't know what you're on about. I'll tell you that now. It doesn't know what it's on about. I still can't go to war. Let's see. Some vision from Weeping Lady. Apparently Mount Master and I are divinely ordained to be friends. How advantageous. Yeah. Good. We've got blessing of the gods on our side. Of course we can do it. Basically an adventure beast hunter. That's cool. That is cool. I would have to have a look at that because I've not done any adventures yet. I need to get the tours and tournaments DLC because all I've got so far is Wandering Nobles and some other DLCs. But I know I need to get tours and tournaments to actually make Wandering Nobles work properly. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a look at that. 100 to 200 animals and monsters you can hunt, I believe. That is mental. That is absolutely mental. Right, I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Right, I'm gonna have to have a look. I will tell you this: like being like a beast hunter, like a witcher, that's something mates like as well. They love that, so that's something I'm definitely gonna have to have a look. In that regard. Alright, but let's keep things going. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh no, our Duke died. Yeah, we're gonna go to Rook's Rest. Let's see what's going on. Sorry for going silent there, guys. Don't mean to. Who should we have as it? Torin. You're a young lad. Let's give it be you. Why not? There's an in-game beastery. Mate, this sounds like the most in-depth game itself. It sounds like it's I know it's a conversion of Crusader Kings, but it's like its own thing, and I love that. I absolutely love that. And I actually can't wait to have a look at it and start playing it when I'm done with this. I'll tell you that for a fact. I'll tell you that for a white fact indeed. Alright, let's begin this tourney at Rook's Rest. Can we actually win a tourney for once? Probably not. Yeah, no, we don't win. Because we're crap. We can't actually... Oh no, we're watching the other jousts. I wasn't thinking. Alright, that's fine. My advisor brought news of a possible development project here in Dynasty. Unfortunately, too ambitious to leave overseas, yet also too small to be worth my own oversight or that of my counsellors. The idea has been raised that Nathan might be perfectly suited to oversee it. It would give him the chance to interact with the locals outside the castle as well with some invaluable experience. I worry, however, is it too much responsibility placed on his shoulders? What if he bungles the task? Listen, he fucked up, but we had to risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. Let's have a look. We've got Sir Hugh Bransfield. Oh my god, Branfield against Branfield. Oh no. And this Branfield's actually a better Branfield in terms of lordship. Well, yeah, he's not going to be happy about that. Ill fashion. Let's have a look. We've got a Mooton. Oh, a cadet branch. I love that. A cadet branch of House Mooton. That's actually pretty sick. Is it a cadet branch or is it actually just a current branch? No, yeah, no, it's a cadet branch, I think it is. Ah, who knows. Against this guy. An owl. He's got an owl holding swords. I love it. Wingardium Leviosa, you know what I mean? Let's have a look. Alright, yeah, the Mutant one. Let's have a look. Leek against Field Maiden. Let's see what happens. Leek 1. This guy against the Darkling. The Darkling's going to thrash him. Better moments, that's fine. Lord Dennis, he should be able to do it. Yeah, he won. One Group Legion also has an entire legal system mechanic with judges, a bunch of different schools of law, etc. That is actually insane. This sounds like one of the most craziest mods I've seen. So in depth that I love it. Alright, let's have a look. Let's keep this going. Staunton won. I mean, yeah, it's the guy's brother. You'd hope he'd win. Let's have a look. Alright, we've got a Swale, because he's so Swale. And a foreground, this seems like just crappy NPC houses. A Gullet, yep, another crappy NPC. And a Bullock. Alright, he got thrashed. Peculiar. Waxley. You got absolutely destroyed. Dennis. I'm not even gonna like have a look. Dennis will do it. Dennis the Menace, mate. That's what it is. Dennis the Menace. Alright, we've got another Dennis. Alright, this Dennis is also a menace. He's a menace. He's doing it, lads. He's doing it. Alright, Sir Hibbled Newton. Sir Hibbled 1. Sir Hugh against Sir Robin or Lord Robin. Lord Robin 1. Alright, Sir Hibbled. Sir Hibbled got destroyed. Dennis the Menace versus Dennis the Menace. The greatest tourney there has ever been. Oh no, the better Dennis got thrashed. He got destroyed. I can't believe it. Alright, who's going to win? Dennis the Menace or Robin? Let's go. Oh, I'm going to say Robin. He won. He done it. Oh my god, another tourney at King's Landing. This is insane. Alright, let's have a look actually. We might change up character style a little bit. Should we go for a thicker beard? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. There we are. Shave the hair completely. Hey Nate, how you doing? How you doing, man? How have you been? Finally decided to jump on and watch the stream rather than Dan's, eh? Nah, I'm joking. How have you been? Dan, not Dan, Nate, Meet Salty. He's a brilliant guy. You know, he's telling me all about this new, not a new mod, but a mod from Crusader Kings 3, which is highly in depth, which I can't wait to play one of these days. Yeah, no, man, I've been good. Stream's been going well so far as I can tell, and it doesn't seem like there's massive delays as there was before, which is good. Let's have a look. What were you saying there, Salty? In the upcoming update, they're also making Underworld area playable, a bunch of new buildings, disasters and whatnot. Mate, can it get any crazier in that mod that they're going to add the Underworld? They've got the moon falling down on them. They've got monsters and everything. They've got walking nukes. And now they want to add the Underworld. Oh. What the? Oh my, I've never... Oh, that is trippy. Oh my god, that is trippy. Oh, what have I done? Oh, that is trippy. Oh, I've not seen that. Right. Right, that is fascinating. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's have a look. Knowledge within grasp. Master Torin and I have little in common, which has made it difficult to communicate with him. However, with some effort, I teach myself enough to carry a conversation about the intricacies of the realm's various feudal contracts. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll do it. For glory. Oh, yeah, we're at a turn at King's Landing. Yeah, Nate, this is... Salty, what I'll say... Nate, at the moment, is the person who the Dynasty's based off. Nate the Great. Ryan the Steel Griffin. And then Rhaegar the Pact Maker. He's been the characters we've been playing. And we have just been keeping things stable within the Stepstones. Dawn's been bullied by the Iron Throne, where they have nothing left. They are just getting absolutely destroyed. And yeah, it's a massive ruined underground network built by the Alfair. Mate, that is cool. That is cool. Mate, I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. Let's have a look. Our niece, Stokeworth. She's been quarrelling with her brother. Alright, beat him up then. Do it. Unbelievable. How can a Scullion like you believe you are the ideal manifestation of Livesey family virtues? Yes. Yes. I mean, he's arrogant. That's pretty much there. He's got that, right? You're both arrogant. I love it. It's the Livesey family. That is the Livesey family. We're all arrogant. Arrogant. Not arrogant. But then if we go to him, Arrogant. Arrogant. I mean, look at everyone. Everyone's pretty much arrogant one way or another. No fighting. Stop this fighting. As I walk the room, Raina turns face to me. I'm glad you're here, Rhaegar. Won't you please talk some sense into your nephew, John? He has been completely unreasonable. You're both acting like idiots. Now, is this what you're like when I'm talking to you, where I just don't shut up for like 5 seconds? You're probably just thinking, Christ's sake, Ryan, just shut up. No, actually, we're arrogant. I'm better than all of you, little shits. She's been executed. Can the Martells not get a break? My guy, can they just not get a break? Yeah, no, we're not gonna watch. No, we'll watch Revenge House. See what happens. Oh, we're now friends with the young lad. Look at him, the very, very essence of a Roynish boy. A Roynish lad. Let's have a look. Don't need courtiers. Let's go down to here. He won't want to do it. Do you want to try and be my friend? I was friends with your... whoever the fuck he was here. You're like distant kin. I don't know what that would be. I can't bother to think. Let's see. So Clarence Jast, one-legged man versus an Arryn. I mean, come on now. Sir Arston Arryn. He will win. He got fucked by a one-legged man. He did not win. Oh mate, our friend Sir Hubbard, we got to support him. Sir Prince Hubbard. There we go. My tail's been bullied. Do you have a Discord yet? I do have a Discord, like my own personal. I haven't got a streaming Discord. I'll have to get it. And once I do, I mean, if you jump when our next stream, which may be this week, depending on how I feel after work and stuff. I know for a fact I'll be streaming like definite weekends, definitely like Sundays, stuff like that. But if I do stream this week, if you do notice, I should have the Discord all set up there. I'm sure I'll be asking Nate for questions because he'll be the one to know. So I don't have a personal, like, I've got my own personal Discord, but I ain't got a streaming one. I mean, let's have a look. I might be able to, I mean, if you want my personal one, I don't mind. Yeah, have a look. You know what, yeah. What I'll do, Salty, what I'll do is the next stream, if you hop in to watch, which I'll be streaming whenever. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not, depending on how it is for work. It's only an early shift, so it shouldn't be too bad. But next time I'm streaming, if you join the Discord, should be there. All right? Because I don't want you to hear me muttering to myself, faffing about trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing for like 5 seconds and then not know what I'm doing and mess it all up. But let's have a look. All right, Leicester versus Hayden. I think Hayden's gonna win. Hayden lost. We are not good at this. We are not good at all. Let's have a look. Darnold the Proud. Alright, you know what? We're just going to let him do it. Darnold the Proud got destroyed. Oh my god, the Black Bell. Nice, yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, definitely, like, next stream, I'll make sure I get a Discord all sorted. Even if it's, like, just a temporary server, or even if it's just my personal one, I'll have something on there. You know, I don't mind people, you know, is what it is. You want to interact, talk to me, just do it. You know what I mean? It'll be more than fun. Let's have a look. Alright, Umford Black Belt, the greatest fighter in the realm as far as I know, has won that part of the tourney. Morton Witt, who's got the carving of the 7 points. I don't know, that's such a fucking hardcore zealous thing. And he got destroyed. Your faith didn't save you, you motherfucker. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, we've got no money. We've been spending it recklessly that we've been getting destroyed. This guy versus a literal unit. The literal unit 1. Is he feeling runny? Raiders, how old are you? 3 years old? Livesey, should I find a name? Alright, good, thanks, well done. Alright, let's keep that. We're going to put in diplomacy since that's what she's becoming good at. We're going to look after her. I forgot I have a squire that I haven't bothered to train. Swordsmanship. Let's do it. An excellent training session. Is there any way it can tell me? I don't think it does. No. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well, Let's have a look. I mean, our stress ain't bad. We're doing pretty okay. We don't need to beat ourselves. Might be into it, this character, but we ain't doing it. Oh my god, no, he got destroyed. The run, he got destroyed by Joffrey. Alright, so Hubbard must win. Yeah, he's going to win. Alright, he's going to win this one. Alright, this commoner. Black Bell. Black Bell won. Black Bell against Joffrey. Black Bell won again. Hubbard. Hubbard won again. Oh my god, it's two champions. Two champions, both near on par with each other. A mighty pen picking up the Palace Sword for a spar match for my son AGOT. I noticed a tight journal across one side. From the cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices in martial arts. Oh, that I mostly read the illustrations. You can borrow it. You arrogant piece of shit. Alright, well, thank you. Oh no, I mean, it makes sense, right? Hubbard won. Is he still the greatest fighter? No, it is now Hobber Hightower. But, not far off. I think the only reason... yeah, it's just that one difference. Honest to God, that's insane. Then you've got Sir Roxton. They're both on par. I mean, this guy should be arrested. I mean, look at him. He's an absolute murderer. Literally, murderer, drunkard, a kinslayer. The most accursed thing there is. Then there's the king. Then Hubbard. Mate, honest to God, I love this. Let's have a look though. What's going on within the dynasty? Boy, you need to have a child, please. I can't. I can't take it if you don't. Let's see what we can do. Let's have a look. You're betrothed to whoever. I mean, they're quite powerful, aren't they? 16,000. What was that? Drylands. If we try doing it as that. Yeah, screw it. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep inbreeding. That's just what we wanted. We just want to continue that. I don't know how, but I had a 91 prowess knight one time. He was above dragons. How the hell did you have someone that was 91 prowess? I have never seen that. 91. Like, I've seen it. Well, I've seen it where they've gotten to like 60, 70, but that's usually when you've got like Jaime Lannister, Barristan Selmy, or anything like that. Oh, thanks, Nate. Thank you for the support there. Yeah, no, I don't know how I'm doing it. But thank you. It's your guidance, Nate. You know, keep me through it. But you know, I've got to say, Rafi, 91 prowess knight is insane. This guy must have been a one-man army. If he was literally that. That is absolutely insane. Yes, a Giga Chad. That is what he is. Oh no. I mean, listen. Actually no, we still have kids. You're still good. We're still good in that regard, okay? We're still good. Oh no, she's depressed and now she can't have as many kids. Oh no. Oh no. It's all going wrong, lads. We're all getting destroyed. Let's have a look. That was nearly a voice crack there. I do apologise. In my next campaign, I might try to destroy the sun. Mate, do it. Do it. I want you to destroy the sun, and I want to know what happens. Because that is going to be insane. Destroying the sun. Well, that would like... I mean, the moon's destroyed as it is. But to have the sun destroyed is going to be absolutely brilliant. That's going to be like cinema. I'll tell you that, mate. Covers in petal dirt. Pursued by my gardener, Sarah. Or Sarah. Let's have a look. It's not my fault she put them over our little castle. Let's have a look. That darn boy. Listen. He's a nice lad, okay? Yeah, you know what? Oh no, he did become a gardener. All praise of the Lord gods. Brilliant. The mod I think he's talking about there, Rafi, is God Herja. I've not played the mod myself. I've heard of it, and Salty has been telling me like all these crazy things about the mod. It's absolutely insane, the amount of detail in this mod, which is something I want to look at for my next campaign when I do Crusader Kings. It started with a cold silence while speaking to my cousin. My wife sat at the table glaring at me, her arms crossed. I wasn't able to ask what it was. A minute's not fun. So I ignored her. This, of course, made things worse. Oh no. No. After 20 minutes of shooting a few, she suddenly launching the criticism of me, interrupting the proceedings, and all of it based on nothing to do with camp business. Before long, two of us regarded with a shouting match. Now the council screaming all good seat as they witnessed the display. Finally, she got up and marched out. I know this doesn't mean she doesn't love me, even as I love her. That doesn't mean we won't sometimes fight, even if it was certain things I've tried to avoid her since. Mate, we're fucked. She's grieving. She's grieving for losing a child. Fuck. Alright, let's have a look. Hill Nations, I just received the most sudden news. My miserable cousin said Edmund has been spreading false rumours. Edmund, you piece of shit. Yeah, no one would believe you. Let's have a look. Who's my dearest friends? You know what? Yeah, we'll have it be Hubbard. I mean, I think we'd rather have the Prince, right? The Prince as our friend than some fucking old boy. Let's have a look. We're gonna keep that. What should we do next? Should we continue diplomacy? I mean, he's been doing well, ain't he? They always live long. That's my characters. They always live long. Like, what? I had him live on till 62. I had him live on till 70. I missed 69. That really upset me that I didn't notice that. That really upset me, that did. I mean, this guy's 60, but he does not look it. He looks good for 60, I'll tell you that. That's one. Like, he's 41 already. He's already old in this timeline. Like, he's 23, and oh my god, yes, please have a son. You either destroy the sun or plunder the entire Shattered Coast as a pirate realm. I mean, that would be sick. Oh, mate, so many options. The sun just sounds crazy. And the Shattered Coast, I'm guessing also that's going to be a major feat as well. That just sounds crazy. You know what? Yeah, I can't wait. No, I would have to know. Yeah, next stream, I'll sort out my Discord, and then we'll go from there. I'll tell you that for a fact. Alright. Let's have a look. Lovely. Let's have a look. My son Aegon has wet nurse parade into my chamber. Aegon, if this is the first time you've lost a tooth, or the first time you've had a tooth, you're 11 years old. What have you been doing? Drinking soup? What the Christ? You keep it? Now screw you then, you son of a bitch. Alright, listen. We've been keeping that stable. Darren, you're the hand of the king. You're gonna be my friend. Potentially. We're gonna give it... Wrong one. Fuck. Darren, you. That one. Oh, we'll do it both of you. Alright, let's give it a go. Oh, thank you guys for following me, by the way. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much. Let's have a look. Burn the hatchet. King, not King Rhaegar. It's a glitch. It always throws me off. Lord Rhaegar, we've had our differences in the past, but don't you agree it's time that bygones be bygones? I did not even know you were my vassal. No, I didn't even know you were my vassal. Or in fact, you're my rival because I couldn't care less. Yeah, screw it. Fine. Yeah, we're going to start sending letters. Why not? Yeah, but honestly, guys, thank you for following me. It honestly means a lot, so thank you so much. Let's have a look. Please, I implore you to do that. Alright, let's have a look. Gossip. I bet you like gossip. You're a Baratheon. You guys love all the gossip. Let's have a look. Let's see. Lady, Marine, and I seem to have absolutely nothing in common. Yeah, fuck it. Look, we'll just risk it. Yeah, no one would believe him. Can I have him murdered? Let's have a look. Yeah, let's continue it. I want to duel you, mate. I'm gonna thrash ya. Oh my god, we're actually doing it. I did not think that was gonna happen. Alright. For brief blah 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 blah. Alright, I cannot speak English. For a few brief moments, Edmund and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I have my well-made sword ready to defend myself while he clutches his spear firmly to hand. This fight may only be to first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our back begins. He retaliates with a smooth-flowing series of thrusting jabs and piercing thrusts. Oh, you want to thrust me, do ya? Well, how about you like this? On guard. I open action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving myself hard against Edmund's guard, weighing him down with each expertly timed strike. Edmund cracks his neck, then starts raining blows against my guard. Piercing thrusts that almost break me with their relentless ferocity. My form is good. His stance formidable. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll probe him. That sounds wrong. We're not doing it like that, okay? Let's have a look. 1 point. Let's go. No. Sorry, I've just seen that. What version you need Crusader Kings to play the game on? That's cool. Because yeah, I know, like with Game of Thrones, this mod it keeps going up in the version, and then all the other like sub mods I have on top of this don't work, so I have to keep getting rid of them. I'm like, God damn it. Let's have a look. I make several quick strikes, knock at Edmund this way and that, so winding his guard for the judge, and this warrior soft blasphemer shrieks Edmund couching spear to the heavens. Okay. My form is good, but any small errors, his stance is formidable. We're two old men. Well, he's older than me, but we're old men. Mate, you want to do it where you want to praise to the gods? I praise to your own gods. Leaving him no caught between blows. His retort is quickly carried, waiting for precisely the right point to apply several thrusting jabs with his spear. He is still formidable. We're the fastest blade, boy. We are victorious. I charge him. He is always... Oh, please don't do that. Please don't. Is that really what you do? You really want to do that, boy? Listen, your uncle or whoever the fuck did it, he didn't get anywhere. You're doing as I say. No, we're generous. Fuck, what do we do? No, we're generous. We'd have to do it. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Fuck, alright. Fine. Oh, they're gonna hate me. Arion. Alright, what sort of name should we have? For now, we're gonna leave it as Ryan, but you guys think of a good name. You let me know. Tell me a name and we'll go for it. Oh, thank you for giving me that, mate. Thank you, Hubbard. I would recommend watching another video where I told tonight though before playing, otherwise I have no idea what's going on. Okay. I see, that's Rafi. No, that's fine. I need to watch that video as well. Let's have a look. We'll get that on there. There we go. Get the wall hides up. There you go, mate. Put the videos on. Put in the links. That's what you need. Yeah, no, I'll definitely have a look at that video as well. Otherwise, I'll be like, what the hell's happening? Let's have a look. It's in my life steed. It's only natural that others should respect me. I'm convinced that Marine also comes this thing too, which fills her pride. Has she? I should commission a small poem. Yeah, screw it. We're arrogant. We're going to say it's us. We're not going to say it's anyone else. We're going to say it's us. Who do you want? No, bugger off. Buddy? Why does no one want to be with a dragon? What's wrong with the dragon? Nathan, train him. Jaharis is a good one. Jaharis, oh, I love that. I'll have to do that. Bear me one moment. Let me get this sorted. We'll train you in that. Jaharis, let's go to it then. Little Jaharis. Where are you, boysy? Oh, if I can spell Jaharis, I start with H. That's smart, Ryan. I start with R. What the hell am I doing? There we are, Jaharis. It is a good name. It's a strong name. It's a strong lad. Let's see what we can do. Oh, maybe we get the Lannisters. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, what is it? The Targaryens on like in Dawn are really pissed off with us. They want nothing to do with us at all. We just disrespected their family. And that's 14 years. I ain't doing that. Yeah, I can't do that. That's just too much. Yeah, thank you for the name there, Rafi. That's brilliant. Alright, Aegon, your shit. For fuck's sake, boy. 11 years of age and you can't even fight? Respect and admiration, considering my life's deeds, it's only natural that others should respect me. I'm convinced that Lord Darren has also covered this thing too. Yeah, he's the hand of the king, of course he has. He's a fucking formidable fighter. But we'll focus on mine. No, we're not spending that much. We're too poor. No, we ain't doing that. I ain't too fast about befriending my half sister's training, Velor. Oh, mate. Let's have a look. Velor's still young, it's true. Her instructor provides. Let her learn fight. We'll see how she goes. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Alright, let's have a look. Game's going to continue. Style's okay for the time being. We've thickened the beard, shaved the head, everything's good. Just don't put us under the sun, otherwise we'll blind everyone in our sights. Yeah, our wife is a dragon rider. None of our sons want to be. Yeah, let's go to the Eyrie. Why does no one want to be a dragon rider? Please, please, one of you, just please. No, I don't. Oh, I keep doing that. Hold on. God damn it. No one wants to do it. Alright. Well, look, when I play as Nathan, he will be trying to claim a dragon. That is my goal. Right, that's my goal for this guy. Summer 2 has ended. Who looks 50? Who looks 50? What, the wife? Which one? Uh-oh. Well, let me have a look. Is it my wife that looks 50? Is it Velar who looks 50? Is it her? Is it the Selmy woman? Because she does look a bit like 50. She looks a bit old. Because it looks like to me, Marine is 50. She doesn't look 50, I don't think. I mean, 15 years old. She looks 50. I'll be a bit concerned. I'll be a bit worried about that. Alright. It's one of those options. You let me know. Let's have a look. For glory, can we at least win a tourney? Francis was busy, started off well enough. My good daughter Nerys kept the conversation lively, making clever arguments and observations. Yeah, my wife. Alright, valid. I mean, she's 29, but she does look old. She looks older than me, and I'm 41. That isn't good that she looks older than me, is it? And I know she's Targaryen, she's got the silver hair, but god damn, she looks old. Oh no, it's the old dragon and a 29-year-old's body. Then things took a sudden turn. When certain line regret home panic for me, cousin Edmund's wife, Lady Catelyn. Your husband's a dick. Let's have a look. Had fallen out one of the windows just upstairs, and that's of course. What? What the hell? How do you just fall in out the window? Did you get drunk? And you're. Oh no, you're mad. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, look at that. We're friends with a Baratheon. But we're not friends with his wife. That's fine. She died. She was killed. What the fuck is going on? I mean, this is a free dragon, right? Hey? Hey? I don't know. Oh, God. Where's this all going tits up? Let's have a look. Right, opinion of me. He won't do it, he won't do it. He won't do it. Janet. You're a murderer? Why the fuck have I got a murderer? Right, let's at least be your friends. Come on. Oh, I think my previous guy, I think I remember pardoning her. Keep the peace. Yeah, we are not making money easily, are we? What's going on? Why have I joined a war? Of course I've joined the war. Because the game wants it. What did you do? I mean, I don't want to help my vassal, but I'm going to have to help my vassal. Fuck. Alright. We're just raising the men at arms. Oh, no, we're down there. We're not raising the men at arms. Alright, now it's time to go back into debt, boys. Alright, that's fine then, mate. It's good seeing you, Salty. Please do come back if you want. If not, it's fine. Thank you for following me. You go kill that archlich, alright? You destroy him. You can't let him get to that dragons. Alright? They're deadly. Alright, Rafi. If you're still watching, let's see what we do against this war of revenge. Now we avoid the competition. Why have I mean, I ain't refusing that. Wife. Let's have a look. Against this lad, I think we'll be fine. No, we got fucked. I need to stop doing that because I ain't got the money. Alright, we're going to stop gathering. We're going to wait to see where this army goes. They come towards us. Let them land. Alright, we're going to move here. We're going to meet them on the beaches. Alright, come on. Alright. They're running. Stop running. Don't do this. Just stay still. Give me that give me that. No, that ain't gonna help me. Oh fuck. What can you give me? That one. Hobber 1. I mean, makes sense, right? Come on. The Doom delivered. This woman has won the most decisive military victories of all time. I don't know whose revenge. Let me try and have a look. Actually, that's not a bad shout. Because he's gone to war, but why? What did he do? No, that wouldn't do it. Could it be with me? I honestly have no clue. It might because it's not for me. It's for my vassal, but I don't know what my vassal's done, which is fascinating. But I'm confused. I'll have to have a look in a moment, like properly. Rayla on Dragonback. The enemy leadership has been devastated. The enemy commanders met before the battle to discuss strategy and position, but such grouping provide a perfect target for Dreamfire. Goodman, Ormond, as well as many other commanders have been of note, were all met with Dragon Flame. Those not dead are horrifically burnt thanks to Rayla and her Deep Blue Beast. Perfect. We're destroying them, lads. Let's see, Captain Arden. Yeah, mate, we'll do it. Alright, here we are. And we're arrogant, so we would just be like, nah. Alright, no, but we'll do it. Here's before you in the margin, draw your blade and lay it flat across his shoulder. And then warrior, charge to be brave. The words carry across the field. A few men nearby to pause to watch. Lay across the left shoulder. And then father, I charge you to be just. The right shoulder. In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the innocent. You sheath your sword and meet Arden's eyes. Now rise. He stands. It is done. No step, no oils, no ceremony. But the words are spoken, and it still is true. That is enough. Perfect. Speaking of knights and squires and everything else, let me train. I can't train him. Boy, listen, that's a dragon. Try and bond with a dragon, please. Alright, listen, we're going to war. We're burning down Estamont. No, we're not. Hold position. Hold position. Let's come back. That was a nice slaughter, wasn't it? Fuck me, they devastated everyone. Let's have a look. I don't think prisoners are giving us anything, no, so we might as well ransom them. We can't, alright, we might as well recruit you. And yeah, we'll take you. Screw it. Why not? Alright, but the first decisive victory, and it's because we had a fucking dragon that helped us. You want to make me the rightful lord? Nah, screw it. Can't be bothered. Like, we got too many other things we're focusing on at the moment. Where are you trying to go, buddy? Where are you trying to go? Where you want to go? You want to fight? You want to go? You want to go? You want to dance? You want to dance? Come on. Don't run away. Don't run away from us now, laddie. Come on. And here I thought we were warriors, you know. Here I thought we were going to dance with the devil. Let's do it. Come on, let's cross these selmy bastards. Alright, maybe we're not crossing these selmy bastards because they're absolutely running away from us because they're cowards. Cretins. Come on. Alright, there we go. I know it's never good to fight on an island, but we had to do it. Alright, they keep sending people up. Alright, let's keep moving. Back and forth. Back and forth. Alright, Rafi, what name should we call this one now? Another son, what should we call him? Think of a good name. Or do you like Hagen? Let me know. The choice is yours, my friend. The choice is yours. Money no more. Yeah, we are broke. We absolutely have no more money. We are absolutely broke. This is the problem. We need a steward now. Alright, there we go. We've got a friend. I need more than friends. I need so much more than friends. And these bastards are still coming. Let's meet him. Meet him on the field of battle. Come on. Come on. Where's the dragon? A battle from the blue. I am direct now forced in battle soup field when I see Lady Rayla and Dream Power flying towards enemy lines. Great sign. I'm about to give the order change and charge a tandem when I see a glint of light off 5% off from the direction of enemy lines. No! No, which is Bolt Strike 2. Her dragon died. No! Our only advantage! Dude! Dude! I mean, look, we won. But fuck you, my vassal. You dragged us into this war because you made enemies. My wife is dead. I am now a widow. I am now a single father of 5 kids. This is absolutely screwed. Let's marry you to a Lannister. That's always a good one. But we no longer have a dragon. Because the dragon died. Anor, I like that. Yes, please, don't die. Don't die, Nathan, but please just, you know, don't die. But we need a dragon. Ever since your mother got... I don't think she's even your mother. Ever since your stepmother died, we're fucked. Our strength for power just went. Yeah, because your mother was your stepmother's sister. Yeah, it sounds a lot more fucked than you realise. Or maybe it sounds as fucked as it is. And then you're married, and then, like, this is so fucked. And then, yeah, we're widowed. 2 Targaryen wives. Alright, look. Our 50-year-old looking 30-year wife is dead. That is fucked. I think it's time for a change in style. AKA, is there a way we can get a thicker beard? I know there is. Is that too thick though? Aha! I love that. There we go. It's getting thicker as time goes on. It's getting thicker. Our grief is too much. Yes, please. Fuck, that isn't enough. Lionel, sell me. Who? No, you know what? I'm not ransoming him. I'm keeping him in my court. Do you know why? It's not actually going to give me anything, is it? Because I just realised he's going to die soon, probably. And we actually haven't got it. Fuck, I should just answer him. Oh, fuck it. Screw it. We take it as it comes. Because at the moment, your Jaehaerys is a smart lad, but he's too young to find him a good Targaryen marriage. Yeah, we're better off going for siege gain. Because we could go for a Targaryen. A good Targaryen marriage. The issue is she's slow, so I don't really want to go for that. I'd better off risking it with fucking Lannister, which isn't end of the world. But I also want to go for a Lannister, so we're just waiting. Could do Baratheon, get the strong blood in the veins. Also could not. Tully's not a bad one. Valarian's not a bad one. We're just gonna see what happens. Let the boy grow up and see what happens. But yeah, that was a devastating war. Let me tell you that for a fact. That was devastating. Not only are we in debt, and we're going to continue losing money, but our wife has died. So we fought a war that wasn't even worth it. This is bad. Alright, Castle Rock. Let's just go for a turn-in. Christ. Honor guard, yeah, that's fine. I'm sure we'll see it as like we need more protection, which makes sense. What are you hiding? Let's have a look. No, you don't all respect it. He's our boy. He's our son. He's our heir. No, we are not going to watch. We have shamed ourselves far too much. We are in a bit of grief that we'll never come out of. Who should be... Let's see, let's have a look. Oh, mate, you're actually brilliant. Please. Please, help my coffers. Yep, you can be that. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see what's going on. Just appreciation. I'm assuming stars paying on Nathan. I know that changes late, but I apologise. It's a feast in your honour. Oh, is this because of me losing my wife? Thank you so much, guys. How you blessed me with this feast. Let's change up his style. Let's do it. What should we look at? I like the high bun. But maybe... Let's have a look, see what we can do. That'll do. There we go. Just change up the style a little bit. Oh, we're training you in oh, you're shit. Come on, boy. You need to get married. This is the issue. They don't marry. They don't marry properly, and then they all just get destroyed. Dynasties literally get wiped out. I don't know what remains in here. Oh, yeah, no. There was a glitch of the game originally. And it made some people like independent for no reason, so I had to go around and fix it. It's a bit annoying. The Farmans don't own Far Isle. That's it. That's fascinating. Obviously the Greyjoys still own the Greyjoys, but the Good Brothers have been relocated to there, or maybe they were. I don't know, because I know they used to be on Oldwick as well, didn't they? But as I call it, Pebbleton. This is fascinating. Let's have a look. Anything new there? I think things are relatively the same. Actually, no, the Brackens have been shoved out of their lands. Back in Govan Blackwoods, you do it. You fucking show them. The North I think. Oh, yeah, no, the reeds all died out. He looks Chinese. What, my heir? He does, doesn't he? He looks a bit Chinese. Alright, listen. Alright. He's a Chinese lad, alright? He likes going for that culture. But he ain't going to oppose him for it. But, yeah, no, the reeds all died out in the game. Actually, the last reed died out, so now these crays... Are they called crays? What the fuck they're called? Yeah, House Cray have now are now in charge of the neck, which is insane. I think everything looks the same here. The Boltons, yeah, honestly, haven't been doing that bad. White Harbour is insane. Yeah, it's just mental. But yeah, I think you're right. He does look a bit Chinese, doesn't he? Ah, Nathan's son. There we go. Oh, maybe I shouldn't try and do a voice or anything like that. That's going to get me fucking cancelled. But yeah, my Chinese son. It's actually he's not been taking duties as heir very seriously as of late. There's so much for him to learn, so many responsibilities he must set, but before he's ready to one day rule over the Stepstones, but it seems as if he'd rather do anything but. I mean, he's grieving, right? He's an irritable lad. He's getting upset. He lost his mother. You can't blame him. Can I say, people do like tripping and falling to their deaths a lot. And we are in a severe amount of debt. We need money. I might need to get rid of some of these court positions, for Christ's sake. What is that? Let's get rid of you. I don't need a scepter. Actually, are you going to die soon? No. What do I not need? What was this giving me? That's fine, I can go. I'm too poor. Sir Geomore? You son of a bitch. We have to do it. He ran away. Oh, that cheeky fucker. That cheeky fucker. We'll get him one of these days. I know, we'll keep that. Let's have a look. Anything further we can do? I don't need a court poet. Bugger off. I don't need an architect. Bugger off. And we're still too poor. I don't need you. Oh no. What can we get rid of? Because nothing will actually make up to it. There we are. Alright. We've got no money. Master of Horse, and you can make you hand. What make my son my castellan, yeah? Is that what you recommend? Making my castellan? See if I can find him. Or what would it be? Opinion of me? Maybe? There he is. Yeah, it's good. Let's do it. It's going to probably screw us. But we're doing it. Make money. Yeah. The issue is we've got relatively good administration. But we are just absolutely poor. Like, there's no two ways about it at the moment. We just don't have anything in that regard. I mean, let me see what I could try and do. Put you in that. There we are. Oh, we're going to start trying to make money. I'm not great at this game. I know that for a fact. But Christ, is it a struggle. Our men at arms is a big problem. We're probably going to need a downsize just for a little bit. Which is, you know, it is a shame. But we need to start making money slowly but surely. Even if that means we have to weaken ourselves. We're in a good strong place though. We do have the military strength. My young son Gaiman was unusually well behaved this evening, polite and endearing towards servants, and I noticed that my half sister would be getting along famous with my teenage son Aegon. They were running about doing whatever children do best. I mean, how old are you? 15? It makes sense, yeah, literally. Like, it's bad, right? She's my half sister, and she's pretty much the same age as my boy, and I'm 43. That's like plus 30%. Do them in there and take the plus percentage. What do you mean? What? So what? Make him what? What might? Which one? What? The Torin? Is that what we're talking about? What? So put Torin. Oh no, not Torin. Let's have a look. This guy. What? Orsilio? What are you talking about? Let's have a look. Him? No. Let's have a look. Hold on. Do I have a look? He just died, didn't he? He just died. That didn't go well. He just fucking popped the casket. God damn it. Alright. That's fine. Let's have you back there then. That's the thing, it's like it's 0.1 better to go for the +3 than it is to go for the percentage, which is weird. For now, I need to try and get someone who's better than him, but I haven't. Maybe I can try and see if there is a steward who wants to join my court. I mean, you're about to die, so probably not going to go for you. I might have to, though. I probably couldn't afford it. Actually, yeah, fuck it, let's risk it. You want to join? Let's get further in debt, please. Oh, Christ. Alright, mate, you're literally going to be plus 70. How is that less? I don't know how any of that works. Yeah, 7, yeah, having that is not good, is it? I'm just going to have to bite the bullet with it, in all fairness, which is annoying. And I've just got this Miresh Mott guy. He's going to die soon. No, probably. Yeah, no, I do need minimum 20. Let me see what I can try and do. Let me have a look. Obviously, we want it to be someone within diplomatic range. He won't join. She won't join. Right, this will take me a moment, so if I go silent, I do apologise. I mean, he's going to be dead soon. I don't really want to go for him. She may join. This is going to make me lose money, but she's got plus 66 stewardship. I can't not go for it. No, she's female. Fuck. Listen, nothing against that. But fuck. Because of that, that has actually destroyed... Oh, no. Oh, no, what can we do? We need male. We need a male. We need a man. You won't join. You won't join. You won't join. They're all just seeing how poor I am, and they're probably thinking, God, no. This guy's going to not even pay us. Yeah, I don't know how the game's working out the statistics, right? Because if... So at the moment I'm doing 5.5, right? 5.5 gold. And that's because I've got plus 14 from this guy for stewardship. But if I go for plus 70 vassal contribution, it goes down to 4.7. I don't know how it's working it out. It is very weird. You know. You know. No. Fuck. Like, these Mott guys, like, these people from Cohort are just insane when it comes to having actual, like, stats. And I don't know where they come from. A woman. Yeah, no, it won't. Nothing against that. I can tell you that for a fact. But the game, like, for this, it won't let you put a woman on the council. On your small council for some reason. Which is very weird. Yeah, I think they are, because the stepstones don't really yield a lot, as far as I know. I don't know how I can find out, really. But yeah, I know they don't really yield a lot. And even then, my greatest vassal has 17, like 17 of that, and he's actually making less. He's making less money, but he's got more money than me, which is baffling. It's weird. Like my vassals aren't rich, which is annoying. I don't know if there's any way I can actually find out subjects. No, that won't do it. Like if I really want powerful, they're making +1. Like, and that's my most powerful vassals. They're only making +1. He's making +4. Like, unfortunately, Crackle Point is a poor land, and so is the Stepstone. So, it's good to branch out quick, but then you just don't have anything. Have you got money? I'm not going to seduce you. Wait, are we gay? No? Are you? No. No? What? Wait, was that your wife it was talking about? It was your wife it was talking about. How the hell did I not know that? Yeah, honestly, I think I might have to go into... Like, as much as I don't want like mid-max or anything like that, I might have to just go into the stewardship thing. And just hope to God, maybe do wealth focus. And just see what I can do just to make some money. Because Christ almighty, I am too poor. I don't remember this guy, but he's dead. We've heard rumours of lost time. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Davos died. They fell to their death. Excuse me? You let Craxes die because you fell to your death. That is stupid. Craxes is a legend. Alright, let's see what happens. No, but someone's got that dragon. Alisan. I think that's the person who we were originally going to marry into the family. But then my boy was like, I ain't doing that, lad. Fuck you. I was like, you son of a bitch. You understand how difficult it is? Let's see. What can we do? Okay, that's going to be nowhere for the time being. You want a dragon yet? No, because you're a dick. You want a dragon yet? Oh, come on now, come on. Night Dancer. Everyone wants a dragon, right? You piece of shit. You want a dragon, right? You piece of shit. You want a dragon? You can't do a dragon, you son of a bitch. I need a steward. This is the only thing, I haven't got an actual steward. Listen, one of you is going to be raised as a steward. I might have to do it as him. Because, are you good? No, you're more of like a warrior, aren't you? I might just have to take the risk and say, fuck it, because we need to make money. And I'm going to give it to her because she's younger. The woman has a purpose. Oh Christ, I'm such a dick. Let's have a look. Honestly, we're just so in debt. That's good. We need that book. Maybe it can just pull some gold out of our arse, please. Christ. Alright. Alright, Rafi, I might leave it here tonight. I do want to say thank you for watching the stream. That was brilliant. So thank you so much for watching. I should be posting a VOD of it on the on my YouTube soon. But yeah, man, let me know how you are. Well, no,